Oh, we haven't gone live. All right, we're live now. Hi guys, how are you? How's it going? Give me one moment. Private chat. Okay, Jimmy said he'll be back shortly. Then 5 hours. And it's such a life. And it could really close. So, and hi guys, we are live. Give me one moment. I'll be back. Mute my camera. Hi guys, how are you? We got one person viewing. Took me forever. I was actually on, but then I wasn't on. I didn't click live. I thought I was on the whole time. But welcome to Let's Talk. How are you guys doing? I have to do some housekeeping stuff. Real quick. Welcome to Let's Talk. Happy Sunday. Happy first Sunday. How was your Sunday? How are you guys doing? Yesterday my mic was really acting up, so I would really like for you guys to type in the comment section if my mic is not doing great. Okay, I don't know what's going on with it, but I having some technical difficulty with that. A few of our panelists going to be joining us real soon. I got two people waiting to join in. So we got Lawrence. Hey, how are you?
I'm okay, P. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, and you?
We give God the glory.
I know, right?
We thank
I'm
God
trying. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if this thing's live on all the pages.
on all the pages, all
Yeah,
of
I'm
that.
trying to look at it. I came on. I forgot to hit like go live. All this whole time, I thought I was on.
Yeah.
This whole time, I thought I was live already, but I wasn't. Oh man.
Or you just notice?
Yeah, I just realized a few minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, that I wasn't on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. God there.
That's how technology do us sometimes.
Yeah. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this one.
Yeah.
Um, I was just getting used to the whole Facebook live thing, like clicking on and going live. I got used to it. Now I'm learning about StreamYard.
Yeah.
Guys.
But
So
this is
currently we're live on both Facebook pages. You can go live on your page as well. You know that, right?
oh yeah. On my personal
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, on your link, it will share. You can go live on it
Okay.
as well. Uh-huh.
That sounds good. Yeah. So we wait. Jimmy is here. Where is he?
Someone said last time I promised on the giveaway. You missed it. Oh. Three people already won that giveaway, my brother. Oh, I probably should have had the three people take pictures of them being the winner so I can post it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have them do that actually. But yeah, my people, yeah, sorry. Oh. Three people already won this thing. Lawrence, hello, how are you, my brother? He said the last time I promised. I kept my promise. Oh. I kept my promise, my people. Tonight, pa, the other one we're going to talk about, not easy. But make sure you share it, Lawrence. Make sure you share it, share the live so that way other people can join us.
Yeah, let me see what I can do about that.
But my birthday coming, who knows? Maybe I'll do another giveaway. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how 2024 treat us. But yeah, guys, welcome to the show. We're currently streaming on YouTube and Facebook. I had so much problem creating. Apparently, Instagram has this whole thing with creating a link, then copying it into StreamYard. Then before you can create it, it's a whole thing. So this whole week, I'm gonna really practice it so I can get it right. But I wasn't able to. I didn't accomplish my goal on that one. Um, so yeah, guys, welcome to the show. Happy first Sunday. Wow. It's the first Sunday. We actually made it to church today. We were late, but we made it there, right? So tonight, guys, we're talking about if my mic is not clear, please, please, please help me. If it's making any sound or anything, let me know. I might need to get a new mic. I don't know what's happening to this mic. It's supposedly supposed to be um one of the best one, I guess, as the review said online. But unfortunately right now it's not really doing much. So I'm going to type in the comment section the link if you want to join us so you can join us on stage. If you want to add anything to it. But before we start getting people to join us, I would like us to me and the panelists for us to actually dive into this topic, get it introduced before we can open the floor for everybody else to join in. Um yeah, you be every what they going on with Jimmy in the back there. So Lawrence, how tell us how was your first week into 2024? Let's just talk about that.
It's excited to be in 2024, and all we say is we say thank God for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm one person why it's true that it's good to set expectation and resolution. But I'm one person from past experiences. Sometimes don't want to expose or announce my resolution for the following year. Uh,
Right.
and for several reasons, I know I've heard a lot of people who have set up resolution, and it's frustrating if you're beginning to reach to the point that it's not achievable. Then you get frustrated. At the same time, if you set up resolution, you look for people who you think can help you to achieve those resolutions. You share with them. They serve as reminder. But most importantly, it's important to keep it to your chest and then just work towards it. They say, don't announce your progress. Let your results make the noise. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, the first year is good to see my family okay. We are up and running.
Right.
We just hope for the best. Like I think in one of our discussions, somebody said, go back to the family. You guys can look at what you guys set up for realistic goal and begin to mark those ones that you achieve and those ones you did not achieve and what were the reasons why you did not achieve it and work towards it again. Put it back in your parking lot and then work towards it. So yeah, I mean, pretty much we are back to work. We are alive, we are healthy, and we hope for the best for the rest of the year.
Right. Definitely, I agree. I think most of your goals you should keep it to yourself and not really put it out there if it's not something that anybody's gonna help you with, especially nobody's impacting it. So I definitely agree with you. Um, how about you, Jimmy? Welcome to the show. How you looking, Sasa? Like it's some beats wrestle.
No, I came from church. I was tired, and I just decided to take some rest.
That's good.
Yeah,
So how's your first week? How was service today?
Always first Sunday of the year is always our jam pack service in most
Right.
churches. But service was good. Service was good on the overall. Yeah.
Nice. Guys, I'm listening. Sorry, I'm just trying to paint these things over here. Um, to put a link in the bio so that way everybody have access to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. For me today, one of our goal this year as a family was to make sure we're showing up to service instead of watching from home. So we made that commitment. Hopefully, by God's grace, we're praying to keep to that. So today we made it. We made it to the first Sunday. We barely made it because the little ones, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work to get them ready, do this and do that. But we're glad to made it there. And the first week so far, I would say, not bad. We're grateful we're alive. So, but yeah, we're not going to wait for everybody. I don't know what's happening to Mr. Don tonight. He's not on. I hope he's okay. Um, but tonight we're talking about um, the impacts of social media on relationships. We're also talking about if financial stability should be the determining factor for choosing a partner. Is that something that should be put forth before you even decide or consider an individual to walk this life with you? So, guys, I've already typed in the comment section, I've already typed the link. If you would like to join us, like I said, we would definitely I want us as panelists to dive into this topic first, kind of like get a feel of what and just get everybody on it. So yeah, we're gonna get started before we can invite a few people to join us. So, the very first one, I guess I will get it started. One, welcome. You've been supporting us throughout. We appreciate your support. If you're just joining us, welcome. There's always a seat here at this table for you. We want to be positive. We want to share information. We're not here to reinvent the wheel. We're just here to share our experiences and things that we know have helped us and for us to share with you. If you want to use that, and then that's okay. But definitely we want to make that clear that we're not here to reinvent the wheels for you. We're just sharing our experience, and through that, we hope somebody can be blessed with it. With that being said, should financial stability be a significant factor in choice? In choosing, guys, I made a little boo boo over there. In choosing a life partner, the first one I would say yes. That's very, very important. It's significant. It should be definitely considered. I don't think the person has to be rich. I think when most people think about financial stability, I think they're thinking about, oh, the guy should be rich or the woman should be wealthy. I don't think that. I think being financially stable, basically, you have your cards all on deck and you're working towards something, and there's actually a progress. Because I know a few people who, since I've been knowing them for the past 6 years, they're still working on this goal, and it's like, man, I don't see any progress. It's like, is it gonna pan out to something, or should you be realistic? So I think when people are looking for a partner, that's something to really pay attention to, because we as individuals for now, we might say, oh, it's okay, one day, better days ahead. Yeah, but when is better days gonna come? So I'm just gonna leave it as that and let you guys dive into it. Let's see if you guys agree or disagree. Nobody's wrong or right, but I definitely think financial stability is one of those things that should be looking at, that you should look at first to see if this person is capable. Because everything around you costs money. So why wouldn't you look at it? So that's my intake for the intro. Since Jimmy, you came first, but then you went missing. So Lawrence, we're gonna let Lawrence start.
Okay, thank you. And I think it's a good topic to always discuss. These are social activities. Those are social things that happen in our life every day. So once we come here to give our personal opinion on the different topics, I'm sure our followers will grab something from there. They may not agree with everything, but
Right.
at least we will say some things that somebody will grab and pay attention to and maybe just work towards it. Financial stability. According to the topic, if you want to analyze the topic is saying should financial stability be a factor, but the topic did not say should financial stability be one of the factors. So it
Yeah.
just
Should
says
it be significant? Should it be a
yeah,
significant? Like,
it's a significant.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a significant factor,
Hmm.
and all of us will want to agree with that financial stability. In fact, when we look at the word stability, it's trying to say every other time you should be stable
Right.
financially. Financially. So I have a different view when it comes to that. When it comes to stability,
Hmm.
um, you should have some financial status. But if we say stability, then it restricts you to having finances all the time through all your life until that kingdom come. And we know life is up and down. Sometimes it gets better, sometimes it goes the other side. So for me, for choosing a partner, which is very key, especially if you're choosing this partner for marriage, it's a lifetime decision. It's something that you're going to live with forever.
Right.
So for me, financial stability is not the most significant. It is a significant factor, but it's not the
Hmm.
most significant. Now, if you look at other experiences, if you look into other partnership, how people choose relationship,
Hmm.
there are many instances people take financial stability as a significant factor to getting into a relationship or partnership. And at
Right.
the end of the day, if there is if there's something if there's something happening financially, you're not stable. Of course, all of us know the story around here. What happens next? Now, partner will begin to shy away from things that they used to do. Partners will begin to say something. They might not even be loyal to you again, and those kind of things. At the end of the day, the choice you make could be a wrong choice because that person purposely came because of your status in terms of finance. So for
Right.
me, in my mind, I think love. And when I say love, what does that mean? Because this love is holistic, is general. There's no one person who will love you entirely before they come to have in relationship with you. There must be a single thing that is single out
Right.
that led them to loving you. It could be the way you talk, it could be the way you appear, it could be the way you dress, it could be the way you respond to situations and the rest of them. Somebody might love you just for a single thing. And because they love you for that thing, whether you have financial stability or not, that love remains. The second part is respect. Man, this is key. I know of a lot of relationship. The guy doesn't have finances, or the lady doesn't have finance. She or he is not stable in terms of finance, but because they respect each other, because I don't have it, but I respect you for who you are. The relationship goes on, and people choose. The people make the right choices in terms of their partner. So for me, respect and love are key. Finance, yes, is an integral part of choosing a relationship, but it's not the most significant factor because if it becomes the most significant factor, all of us know. I mean, it's not possible to have $500 And forever and ever, I will have $500 true or moving on, or 1,000 or 1 million. Things might change. And if I choose my partner because of financial stability, if things changes or things change, then it becomes an issue. Somebody may want to walk away because the lifestyle they used to, they don't have enough kind of lifestyle again because you are down there. So I think it's not the most significant. It's a very important and significant part of choosing your partner, but it's not the most significant. Yeah, thank you.
All right, great point there. I agree to a certain degree. I still believe that is significant. Okay, Jimmy, what is your take?
All right, thank you very much, Fee. Fee has agreed that financial stability should be a significant um, factor in choosing a lifetime partner. But I don't blame her opinion because she's a female, and most
Can
females
you mute yourself, Lauren? Jimmy, don't come for me.
most females look for financially stable individuals, especially in our modern day world and society. Most females look for financially stable individual to be their partner. But I disagree with that section, and I want to state clearly that anybody looking for partner, we're not talking about relationship, we are talking about partnership. According to the topic, lifetime partner, don't look at financial stability. In fact, in the world we live in now, nothing is stable. Nothing is stable. Even people that we call billionaires today, they are in their own world, and in their own hierarchy, they are struggling either to catch up with government taxes, to catch up with legal issues and other things that are heavy laden on their on their riches. So nothing is stable. But if you are looking for a lifetime partner, financial stability is financial stability should be in the middle or at the bottom. What you want to look for, and I know Fee is playing the devil's advocate because she
No,
has a
I
great question.
actually believe this. I'm not. I'm really, really on that. I'm not.
Okay,
Today, I'm taking a stand and I'm sticking to it.
okay. So I will continue. Anybody seeking a lifetime partner, one thing you want to look for is the love and care of that person towards you. Okay. You can meet a guy today who is financially stable, and tomorrow something happens, he goes down. If you enter that relationship, if you enter that partnership with the focus on the money, remember now, that money is not for you. You met that money there. You see, you met that money there. So you may not even have legal right to that money. All right. So there's a whole lot of things that come with those who seek financial stability as a primary requirement in finding a lifetime partner. What you should be seeking is love, affection, care, attention, and all the things that are, that will make you look good, that will make you feel good. So I will stop there for my intro, and let's
What?
move.
I am shocked right now listening to you and both of y'all. What? So let me ask you, Jimmy. You said that people should look for love, right?
Yes.
Love doesn't pay the bills. The person don't have to be rich, right? If someone can love you, what if? Okay, last night you guys said a man that doesn't work, that doesn't want to do X, Y, and Z is lazy, and he shouldn't want to stay home, right? But someone who just being financially stable doesn't mean you have to be rich. I think being financially stable, one, you're working towards a goal. You have a career or you have a skill set that I know for sure if I have children with you when we build our family, you will be able to sustain and protect us. Women, we're looking for someone to provide and take care of us. Love is not going to pay the bills. As most men come to you these days to be like, oh, well, I love her. I can take care of her. I can do all of that. But they're not financially stable. Like one day they have a job, tomorrow they don't have a job. The next day, like they're working somewhere, they have this big dreams that they're working towards. And then next day they're like, no, I don't want to do that. It's kind of shaky. Like you can't really provide for that person, but yet like I don't think women, and there are men who looking for women that are stable, like who has a job and actually is working towards something. But I absolutely disagree. I think women are not the only people who's looking for it. I don't think loves is gonna put food on the table. You need to be stable emotionally. You need to be stable in every area. But I think financially stable, like you need to be able to have a job, a secure job that will actually protect and provide for your family. And a woman seeking that, I don't think that's wrong. Relationship is not about love. It's about what can you do and what can I do.
What is the question?
So you see, when we choose the topic
Uh-huh.
and we narrow the topic, then there where we make our judgment. Because what we're saying here, we are not saying that financial status is not important in choosing your partner. We're talking about stability here. There are many instances partners meet, they went into marriage. Nobody has anything. What they do there because of love, because of the affection they had, they plan together and they raise their resources together and begin to have the kind of financial stability you're talking about. We've seen instances like that. We're not saying don't have finance, but if you make it stable, if we're saying before you get into this partnership, make sure that that person financially they are stable,
Right.
then there's a big issue right there. But if we say
Right.
this person has some financial status, if we say the person has financial status, it means that the person can always try to look around to look for resources and get money or all the kind of things. Sometimes today the person will bring $50, tomorrow the person bring $10, tomorrow the person bring $100. So that's not financial stability. The financial stability we're talking about here, this person, no matter what happens moving forward, is going to remain to either grow more than that, but never coming down. That's the financial stability you talking about. So if you look at that, if you base on your choice on the financial stability of a person before you go into partnership with them, you're going to have probably a long way. So what I'm saying, do not engage that partnership because the person is already in fact most men, let me tell you, most men feel that when they are already financially stable and you women come into that relationship, they always have big fear. The fear is always that no, she's here because I already have money, because I'm already stable financially. However, if we begin our partnership way down the line and we struggle together and begin to make our resources and put our finances together, we become stable. Now, in that case, it's very likely that nobody talks about our friend to say it's because of my finances, it's because of this. That's why the person is here. So you always have this fear that the day you are not stable financially, that person is going to leave. And at a certain point in time, you become skeptical. The person begin to demand and ask for certain things. You say, "Oh, I think she's here because I'm already at this level and I'm having this." So finances, financial status are very important, are key factor to selecting your partner, but that stability, that financial stability component of it, no, I mean, I'm not that was. I don't agree that the
So
person
you
should
don't
have
think
financial
it's
stability.
significant? You don't think that should be one of the determining factor? Like
Yeah,
if
so
I okay,
that's what I said. We're not ruling finances out, but what I'm
right.
saying is because the way the topic says is a significant factor. Maybe if we were going to say it's one of the significant factor, then I agree with you because there are several other factors that make people to make choices along the way. But financial stability must not be the significant factor to making a choice.
So okay, what would you consider? Um, how will you describe? Because I, in my understanding, when I'm looking at being financially stable, basically I'm looking at someone who has a job, who has been committed to that path of their career, and they've been working in that field, or they're working towards that field that I know will be able to, like, let's just say someone who just get a job today, like they have a history. I'm looking at it from that standpoint, right? Someone who has just gotten a job today, and then next week, like they're like, oh no, I want to be a musician, or tomorrow I want to be a carpenter, or today I want to be. So for me, when I'm looking at it from that lens, I'm looking at, if I'm saying financial stability should be significant, I think because that's what's actually killing a lot of relationship today. Oh, look who's joining us. Hey,
Hi, how are you guys?
good. Welcome. It's good to have you on.
Thank
Um,
you, thank you, thank you.
yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year.
Yeah, so we were just talking about the first point here, topic. We have two topics here tonight. We're talking about if financial stability should be a significant factor in, choosing a life partners. The two gentlemen here says that no, it shouldn't be a significant determining factor. I absolutely disagree. I think it should be, because I just feel like some people are not stable financially, like they're not good with their money, they don't know how to keep a job, they don't know how to manage whatever it is their dreams and goals are. Like today they're like before joining, today they're a carpenter, tomorrow they're musicians, today they're this, especially if you're trying to decide to build a family. I just feel like if I was choosing a partner, even though I don't want you to be rich, but I want to see where you're going before I can actually put myself with you, because I already know what it is I want and what I'm working towards. Are you stable in that factor? So that's how I feel. So you're just joining us. What is your take on that?
If financial, or what is the topic again? Read it to me, please.
Should financial stability be a significant factor in choosing a life partner?
It's a must.
Right.
Female
He's
solidarity.
gonna
Female
laugh.
solidarity.
Females and the
No,
money.
don't play the gender card here,
It
please.
has nothing. It has nothing.
just from fee introductions, you already buy sentiment. So I didn't
Yeah.
I
expect
mean,
nothing else.
I'm a woman. I don't shy away from what it is that I want and what it is that many of us female need in a relationship. A man must be
Right.
stable. A man must be stable financially before he acts to be in a relationship or even choosing a life partner. Reason being is that it brings it ease off the tension on both of you getting to know each other. You guys are
Right.
not most focused on the financial part. You guys are focused on your strength now in the relationship. Men are, I don't care how we excel in this Western world, but men are the head regardless of whatever it is and where we go. Men remains the head. So for the
Right.
head to be financially stable, it is a requirement. I would tell even the men in my family, You before you even start to seek any relationship, make sure your finances are in order. This is how you are able to lead. Man does not lead his relationship or his partner when he is not financially stable. They can y'all are not conditioned to give your best when you guys are not. I'm not when I say financially stable. When a man is able to pay his own bills on his own without any help from a woman. If today the woman say, you know what, honey, I'm upset, I'm not paying no bill. Can you pay the bill without your woman contribution? If you are able to do those things and carry the weight of your family on your shoulder without a contribution of a woman, and when she comes in, everything, the tension is eased off. Most of the time, we resent our partner because we look at them as the head. Like, come on, you don't have things figured out. You know,
Right.
that's just
Right.
my little take.
Thank you.
O-
So, guys, with that, what
Okay.
Jimmy,
So,
take it on. Let's.
first of all, NRB Sister TV, I like your teacup. I don't know whether it's a teacup or
Yeah, I'm drinking hot coffee. It's a tea. Yes, tea cup coffee.
yeah.
Thank you.
So, we are not our our point that we're trying to put forward tonight is that um the word stable is what we're trying to you know demystify, because when you look at somebody who is financially stable and you see that as a requirement of getting into a relationship with them, tomorrow when things become unstable, when the finances become unstable, then your dream and aspiration in a relationship will begin to dwindle. So what we are saying is what you should look at is financial status. Is this man working? Is he able to take care of himself? Is he able to take care of us? Okay. And if the answer to those questions are yes, he can, then you can base you can make that as one of your requirement of starting a lifetime partnership with the person. All right. And also in addition to
Oh
that,
my God.
being financially stable should not be should not be the point of decision making in establishing a lifestyle, in establishing a lifetime partner. Okay. What you should be looking after is who is this person. That look at the personality. Forget about the finance. Look at the personality of the person.
Are
All
you
right.
serious? So, do you think
They are
that's gonna take care of you? That's gonna keep your relationship going in the long run?
fee,
Paying
fee.
bills has nothing to do with attitude.
No, I'm not talking about attitude. I'm talking about a person personality.
Okay.
Does this person have vision? Can you tell me in the next 5 years where you want to see yourself? Okay.
That's also being stable though, because if you're working towards something and you've been consistent towards it, that falls into stability as well.
Yeah,
I
but
when I use that term, and maybe I came off, you did not, it did not translate to you. When I say what I said, listen, I don't. Women will sugarcoat this to y'all because most of y'all they don't want men to feel bad. But let me tell you, I speak to women on every single minute on the dot. Yeah, we want stability. We don't want you to be working today, then you work tomorrow, then no. When I say stability, I am not saying you have to have thousands of dollars in your account. No. Be able to have a job. When the day that you met me, how long have you been on that job? Are you living on your own? Are you able to pay your bills without your parents coming in? Those are the stabilities. When I say stability, I am talking about. First of all, I, as a woman, I have a job. So I know common sense. I know that when I'm entering that relationship, I must bring something to the table. But for you to remain the head, the patriarchy, for a woman to say she respects you and give you that respect that she needs, me understand when I tell you, Papa, you must be stable, yeah?
But you see,
I will let my brother. I will
And
let
financial
my
there
brother
you
to come
have
stability.
in.
it. Go ahead,
Now,
Lawrence.
this is where we falling apart.
Okay.
Finances are very important. Paying your bills and taking care of your wife, your partner, and taking responsibilities are part of what we're talking about. The point for me, that resonating with me is the stability part. I don't know how many of us. Yeah, sometimes you stay on job for 10 years, 15 years. There will be a time maybe because of some conditions you leave that job for 1 month, 2 months, or you seeking another job somewhere, and leaving the other one. Maybe you have to take 2 months, 3 months, and then you're not working for that time. Because if we base the financial stability on job, then we saying, you know what, you remain on the job forever and ever. Things might change. And we know a lot of times companies pull people down because the companies is going down, no money and stuff like that. You have to seek around, you have to check around. What I'm saying, financial status should be the main thing when we're talking about financial status. Financial status means this man is capable of looking around, of hustling and getting money and do whatever
Yeah,
he's supposed to do, take his responsibility. He's capable of doing that. But if we say 12 months, don't go down, don't get broke, just get the
yeah.
money, take care of me, do everything that you're supposed to
I
do.
Just
think you
make sure
guys
the
are
money.
That's the ability
misunderstanding
part.
that.
That's if you look around us, most of the marriages, most of the partnerships are falling apart is because of the same financial stability. Now you keep
Exactly.
now you came to this partnership at a particular point.
Sorry, the
Now
comment section is killing me.
I have businesses running. I had a good job, and say it's a requirement. It meets your requirement. You jump into this relationship. After 2 years, I lost my job. I lost my businesses. Now you know what's going to happen at the end of the day. You're going to leave. I know. I just set a scenario. We know of many other relationships that came to being. The two partners struggle together. They build their finances. They build their career and their wealth together, and they moving on. In that case, if anything happens along the way, the two of you will struggle together and regain your status again. But for you to make financial stability a requirement for a partnership, a lifetime partner, that's why when we go to that place, yeah, I know you guys are speaking for the female side. You want to be good, you want for your husband to be, and that's why when we go to the altar, they say for better for worse. So when things get worse and no financial stability, what are you going to do in that instant? What are you going to do? And you start leaving because of that financial thing. I'm
Why
not
is
saying
not
that
everybody?
finances are not important. The finances are important, but have some financial status. That means you as a man can look around. You know how to hustle. You know how to move from one place to another place to get something to do to take care of your family. I'm not divorcing that, but that stability part of it is not resonating with
So
me.
you think that okay, so let me just address the question on peanut up there. So what is your definition? So the definition, quote unquote, let me just read it to you guys what it means to be financially stable. One, you feel confident with your financial situation. Like if you're about to take on a lifetime partner, are you able to, like, if that person wasn't around, are you able to take care of two people, not just you? Is your financial situation stable enough? Are you confident into it that you can take care of them? Two, you don't have to worry about paying your bill, that you have this skill set that if one job is down, you will be able to pick something up the next. Like you're not just one of those liability on the job market. Basically, you're adding value to whatever it is you're doing. That you feel comfortable, you can pay your bills. You will have funds, like you're debt free. You're not in a whole bunch of debt that when somebody jump in, you're not able to like for instance, I know people with like 200,000 student loans and they're not even a medical doctor. Like, what were you doing that you're in such a debt? And what are you doing to work towards it? To me, that's what I'm looking at as well. If I was the one choosing a partner that's in that situation, are you saving? Do you have the mindset of savings? Even if you don't, if you're not saving in the moment, what are you working towards to do that? So just to answer that question, what is the definition? Those are some of the things that I'm looking at when I'm talking about being financially stable. I get what you guys are saying. Like, you think that a woman, and it happens all the time, but the number one reason I will tell you that I have seen or have read and understand statistically why relationship or marriages are ending, because once you become a partner with someone, you have two household income, and one person becomes so comfortable that is like, okay, if I don't have it, this person's gonna take care of it. We talked about individuality yesterday, like having your own personal goal. Are you able to take, what if that person loses their job? Like, are you stable enough to be able to take care of that family? And as a man, you want to be the head, especially African man wants to control and stuff. Number one way for, and I feel like a woman to respect you and stand up, that when a woman needs something, when the family is in need, you're able to provide for them. It's not, and I know most women, we look at it like, oh, is he rich? They're looking at it from the rich standpoint. But for me, I'm looking at it like, are you able to keep a job? If your job went down today, do you have the capability to get up and say, you know what, I don't mind, even if I'm scrubbing floors, if I'm doing it, I want to be able to have funds coming in. I'm stable enough in my situation that I can be able to provide for a family. That's that mindset. So for me, I still stick to my point. You need to be financially stable. Like, you need to know how to save. You need to know how to take care of yourself. You're not just staying with a family member. I know in the Western world, a lot of people are roommating. Like, you're gonna be depending on roommate, and then when you get a partner, now that's a legal roommate that just came in, and now you guys are depending on each other. And I just feel like that's wrong. As a man, even if it's difficult, you should be able to live on your own and take care of yourself before you take on a partner. And that's just my point, period. So,
Rabi sister, you are muted.
oh, you're mute. We can't hear you.
No, you got to touch it again. Touch it again. Good.
There you
You good
go. We
now.
can hear you now. Oh no, we still can't hear you. Let me
Yeah,
see.
thank God you are muted. You guys are going to bring that thing to us.
Oh no.
Okay. So
Bring her back home. Come back home. Come back home.
while she's coming back, while she's coming back, Fee, let's go back. Let's
Yeah,
go
come
back.
back home.
To be
Yeah.
financially confident. To be financially confident means that you are depending on your bank account 24 hours. That today, if something were to happen and you get fired at that job, you don't have to worry because you are confident of what you got in your bank. Now, you agree with me that we live in the Western world,
Mhm.
and you know that we work, and sometimes by the time it is payday, you have already used the money that you are getting paid with on that day. Most
That's
of the time.
shaky. That's a shaky situation. A lot of people are going through it, but that's not good. I don't think that should be a thing.
And this is where this is where we come from when you use the word stable. When something is stable, it doesn't shake.
Not
It doesn't.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
No. When something is stable, let's look at the word stable in itself. When something is stable, it doesn't shake. For example, electricity in America is stable.
I understand that, but I'm just when we're
Okay.
in this situation, Not necessarily, because today you might be stable and tomorrow you're not. The problem is what are
Now you have
you
made our
doing?
case.
No,
Now
no,
you have
no.
just made
and
our case.
No, hold on a
that's the
second.
point.
Hold on a
And that's the
second.
point.
Hold
And that's
on
the
a
reason
second,
why.
though.
And that's the reason why we are saying don't use stability, use status.
No,
Status.
Because status, no matter what happens, you will manage to pay your bills and take care of what you're supposed to take care of. So
Yeah.
take for instance today. Today we ate potato greens and with meat and stuff like that. Tomorrow we eat dry rice. We still eat. We still
Yeah.
eat. But
but
if
You
you
you're
stay.
say
still
if you say we should
stable.
be
Hold
financially
on.
stable, that means
No, you're
every
still
time
stable because you're able to get food to eat. You're stable when it comes to vending and getting food to
that's
eat.
not
See,
stability.
It
that's
is
not
stable.
stability.
That's
It's
That's
not
not
stable. You
stability.
can get food to eat.
that's not
That's
stability
not
because we ate
stability.
potato green today and meat was inside. Tomorrow we ate dry rice, no meat inside. That's not stability. We
It's
That's
we
not
stable.
have
You got
stability.
food.
we have
You got
status.
food, but you're looking for choices, though.
No, that's my
Uh-oh.
choice. If it was my choice, I would not eat dry rice. I would eat potato green
It's
every
an
day.
option. You have an option. It's the only option that you have. It's not a choice,
Y'all
but
can't
it's the
change my
option.
mind. Bring
It's the
that
option.
money.
No, 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 no.
So
So
you see, stability is I don't know. I don't want to say it's a harsh word, but
So let me
I
give you
think
guys
it's
an
too
example, right?
ambiguous.
mhm.
It's too ambiguous. It's a big thing you're talking right there. So if it's a
No.
requirement,
Okay, so
if
look at this other comment, right? He said, "How long can you?" I think you should come on. Join the live. I think you should come on. Oh no, let me pin the link again. Guys, sorry. Let me put the link back in. Hey, she gotta come back. I got a partner.
Uh,
So
uh, uh,
being
okay.
stable is knowing that you're able to uh uh like financially, you're gonna be able to pay your bill, right? You're stable, you got a job, it's stable. But the only reason you might not be able to have
Let me
that
tell you
job,
something, Fee.
your job
Let me
is
tell you
depending
something.
on you.
Let me tell you something, Fee. You will agree
Uh-huh.
with me, and those watching us will agree with me that no job in America is stable. No matter how long you stay at that job, something happened
Only
today,
you
you
are
can
your
get
own job security.
kicked out, or there may be there may come a situation of recession. Jobs are laying out employee, and then
It
you can be
depends.
laid out. So
It
nothing
depends.
is stable. Nothing
No,
is stable.
it depends on what it is you're doing.
We are
It
discussing
depends.
generally. We are
No, no,
discussing
no.
generally.
But
Whether
I
you are in
disagree.
healthcare, whether you are in the government sector, or I mean whether you are wherever you find yourself. Okay, I have seen I I have seen hospitals reduce staff because their budget went low, because the subsidies they were getting from government reduced that subsidy, and they couldn't keep up with the number of employees that they already had. So that
And you know what type of group is that? Because I work in healthcare. Those are departments that are government contracted. That's why they're not getting the funds to get in.
okay.
Some people come in
So
on a different type of
what happens?
pay skills.
So what happens if you work in that area? If
Mhm.
you work in that department,
Uh-huh.
okay. If you work in that department and you get laid off, what happened
So
to your finances?
that's what I
It's not
said.
going to
I
be
said,
stable. At that point, it's not going to be stable.
You
So
are
what
still
we
gonna
are
be
saying
stable.
here,
You are still gonna
what
be
we
stable.
how is it going to be stable when you're not working? And I call it, when you're not working, in a time interval that you're trying to find a job.
What makes a
you
man or
go
what makes a
ahead.
woman or what makes an adult? My definition is your resiliency. Okay, so what? You lost your job. Get back on your feet and find one. This we're
Okay.
in America. We are in America,
I
America
think
for Christ's
you
sake.
guys are unfair. You guys
It's
are
not
unfair.
unfair.
No,
I'm
it's
telling you,
not.
I'm a female and I'm telling you, I don't recommend any young woman getting involved with a partner that will just be relaxed because you lose one job, so you just relax. What are
That's
you
not what
doing?
we're
If you
saying
call
here.
yourself the head, what are you doing? Do you have the mental capacity to say, you know what? Okay, so what? I lost this one. Let me get on my feet, fill out application. In America, you don't need degrees to even have a food, put food on your table. We have teenagers that are working and having their own place. But they have most of the problem that we having as the Liberian and we women there. Let me tell you, most of the women are facing this problem and they will not say it. Liberian men, most of y'all want office job. Y'all
Ah,
want work.
look,
Yeah.
look, look, look,
Y'all
look,
want
look.
work.
You
Y'all
know,
want
they
work.
get
And people
away,
will say,
you
yeah,
know,
the
with
men
this
get this one.
Liberian
The
man.
men
I
doing
call it
this
like,
one.
you know,
Let me
Liberian man,
tell you.
Liberian man.
We
Listen,
have to talk about Liberia
But
let
because
me
that's
but
the
tell
but
you, I
community
have
we're
dealt with
in.
Liberian
Even
men my whole
Liberian men do
entire
better.
life. I love you
Even
guys, okay?
Liberian men
But
do
some
better.
of
If
you
you look
are
around,
just so some of you play the victim here. Y'all play the victim.
Liberian men do better. This thing you're talking about, if you look in the West, those people don't come to partnership and relationship because their husband or their partners are financially
Yes.
stable. It's
No.
No, 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 no,
this
no.
thing,
Not,
Liberian
not
men do
Most
better.
Liberian girls, and that is a problem with our Liberian sisters. They
Liberian
sir,
men
I
do
want
know
to,
what
better.
part of Liberia you
they
live
want
at.
to find a man. They want to find a man who have already worked and make his money, who
And make
have
his
all his,
money.
who have all his jurisdiction on
In
his
the West, you
money,
don't see
and,
it.
That is
In the
you know,
West, you don't
because
I
see
got it,
it.
and
All
that
then
this
is
you
here.
because
just want to walk
Liberian men
in.
are coming in with
I got it.
requirements. Liberian
You
men
just
want
want to
you to
walk
be able
in
to
and
cook.
enjoy
These Western
money that you
Johnny,
never work for. You don't even know
Johnny,
how that money is coming.
these Westerners.
And that this is how most young women in Liberia or other part of Africa get sacrificed because
Johnny,
they are looking for rich daddy. They are looking
Johnny,
for
you
rich
did
daddy.
not get the point. We
You
are not
come into a
answering.
man's life who have
Johnny,
made his money. You
we are
don't even know
Johnny.
what I call it, how he got to that point.
Johnny,
But because
you are misunderstanding what some of us are saying, okay? Liberian men are coming in with requirements from these women, okay? Women that are actually paying their own bills. If you're gonna tell her to cook, clean, and do all the household chores, you better come in full pocket. You better.
No, but then you're changing the goalpost right now.
Guys, can I
No,
come
You
to this?
you changing the goalpost because the discussion here
no,
is
it's not
according to
changing it.
you.
We are
You
not
changing the
changing it.
goalpost
Maybe it's
according to
not
you. You
in
said
alliance with whatever y'all
financial
want me to
stability
say. I will not
must.
sugarcoat nothing to y'all.
You changing the goalpost. You say financial stability must be a requirement,
It is a
and if
requirement.
okay, financial
It's
stability
the
is
top.
a
It should be
requirement.
one of the top things.
Now we're getting to the point.
No. I've
Now we're
been
coming to the point.
listening. I've been listening to this girl. I've been listening to this sister all through. Though I'm really busy, but guys, can I come in for
Please
a while?
welcome
I
Dennis to
love
the
the
show.
provoke. I
Alright,
love
please
Please
it,
come to
welcome
man.
Dennis to the
Welcome,
show.
Dennis.
I love
You
it.
know,
speak
and you
on
know,
Dennis.
I've been listening to this female for a while. You know, I please welcome me into
Welcome to
this.
the show,
We
Dennis. We
welcoming
missed
you.
you.
Who
Thank
is
you, my dear
Dennis?
sister.
Dennis Beckon.
Yes. Can you allow me, because you guys been here talking so long, and can you
Yeah,
allow
go
me just get
ahead.
my info on the
We got
subject?
something.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, all right. We understand that finance is one of the top priority in your relationship. I understand that we are not in our grandparent, our grandma day where they will say we only love because it's natural. Now money is involved. We understand that, okay? But I listened to Riverside Pro. She said something that you guys expect us to be on the same level from January to December.
To December.
It don't run like that. We understand that you guys need money. You have to face your nails. You need to change your hair. And it's so
No,
shocking that you have hair. You need additional hair. We understand all of these things. And you understand. We
don't
understand
be
all of
doing
these
that.
things that you
Don't
guys.
do that. Don't do that to us. Don't do that.
But what we're saying here is we know that money is one of the key essential things to relationship. For me, I love money a lot. But you see, it's not always good to go where the money is always plenty. A man who
Right.
fully
You guys are
established,
talking
a
about
man
That's
money.
who
our
fully
point.
established and has all his money, you has no idea on how this man become the person he is. You just jump into it. You will be putting yourself into predicament. Why? Because you have no complete control over this man or even decision making in the home. We need you guys to understand this. It's better you have a guy who has a vision and working towards that vision. You can aid him in the vision to become who he wants to be, which of course he will never deny the fact that you have all right to what he has. But if you just jump into a relationship where you see the man have the Mercedes Benz, he has a nice house, and his account is flowing in, and you only goes there because he said yes, money is the key priority thing to a relationship. I will be telling you, you're putting yourself in a predicament because why? That man can go out anytime. You cannot question him why he go out. That man can do what he wants to
Even
do.
y'all,
You will not
even
question him
stable self,
why.
we can't question y'all. Even
Because
y'all
the
who
man
are
will
not
tell you, you don't
stable.
know how my source of income, you don't know how it's coming. This is what I do. And which of course you are not really like the idea that your man is going out late at night. You don't know what he's doing out there. But what can you say, my sister? Because you
Dennis,
only come here because it's been full established, the money is flowing, but you have no idea how the money
Dennis,
is flowing in.
Dennis, being financially
Huh?
stable, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have all the money.
I
Just
listen
knowing the
to her.
steps. Just
I listen
knowing
to
the
that. I
steps.
listen to Riverside Pro so well. You understand?
That's
And
not Riverside
I try
Pro.
to make
That's LIB
understand here.
sister.
Yeah,
Hold
I know
on a
this is my
second.
Liberian sister. And you
Hold
know,
on a
but I
second. Hold on a
want
second, bro.
I want the audience to understand those girls who just okay, like they just want to see you fine all the time. They only want to see the
No,
guy
no, 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 no.
every
Don't
time the
deviate
money
from
should
the
keep
topic,
coming.
please. No, 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 no.
No,
What
but
we're
I'm
saying,
within
We
the
want
topic.
women to
I'm within
settle
the
for
topic.
men that
no.
are not going to be even taking them seriously. Most of the time, let me tell you, study shows that men become their potential self when they are financially stable. They are able to work alone and lead a family when they are stable.
Right.
I'm not saying that money is not the key priority things to relationship. It's one of the essential things to relationship. But here is the threat. Here's the threat.
The key
I'm only
word
coming up
is
with the threat. So you
stability.
people who want to see a full establishment that you don't know how his source of
No,
income coming from.
no.
Okay.
I
and
think
you see,
that's where the
No,
disconnect is.
no,
and
That's
you
where
see,
the
and you
I'm not
see,
disconnect
gonna
is.
take no man
if you are
that make
not,
more than
if you are
me
not
10
financially
times and
stable,
he nope.
if
And
you
I
are not
can't offer.
financially stable, does not in any way means that you can earn money.
No,
Exactly
listen.
so. You
Yeah,
I
understand,
so
give you
brother?
guys.
That's it.
yeah, so you can still earn money. You are not financially stable because the finances are more or less. Sometimes it comes in bulk, sometimes it drops because of situation around. But you still manage to
Right.
move and you still take care of things. So
Gentlemen,
when you say
gentlemen,
stability should be
Sometimes,
the reason
some,
why you should
gentlemen,
have a
let me
partner.
elaborate on this thing here. Stability. It doesn't even have to do with you making tons of money. Stability, it means that okay, you make $45,000 a year, but you live within that means. Okay?
Right.
They have men who make over six figure and they are not even stable financially. So my definition when I say financial stability, how are you utilizing your funds? Are you making 45,000 and you are spending over 45,000 and you are in debt? Those are the things that women asking. Most of the time, women will coming as a helpmate. No woman will enter a man's life and become a liability. That means that
no, they
is a
have some.
girl.
They have some. I will tell you, they have
I
some.
have
I can
seen
list.
it.
I can put their names
I
here.
have
They
seen
have
it, but
some.
Okay, I want to
many
ask a question.
There
Hold on,
are
hold on,
no,
y'all love
hold
there
it.
are
on,
many girls nowadays. There are many girls nowadays who don't want to work. They only want to get the glory. They only want to stay under the honey tree, and they don't know how the
But y'all love
female
it.
honey
How the
suffer before
bees
the
are,
honey
yeah,
comes
how the
down.
But
bees
y'all
are
love
making
it.
the
But
honey.
most of the time,
But
So,
y'all
that's
love
why
it.
you love
Yeah,
it.
you don't know.
Y'all love
There are
that.
many girls who don't want to work.
Man,
They
y'all
don't
love
want
it.
to work. They
When the
only
women
want
are
to stay
working,
here
they
is
don't
my
there
make sense,
and
question.
and y'all
get
say
the
they're
money.
desperate. Y'all love it. Y'all love it.
Well,
Oh,
anyway,
here's my question to the two females here.
Uh-huh.
Dennis, let me ask the two females. How do you know that a man is financially stable before you start a relationship with him?
Great
exactly.
question. Do you want to go first?
For me, I would know. I ask those questions if you're in, I mean, in debt. I ask if you're living alone. If a man is living alone and he is able to pay his bills, mm, right away I know you're responsible. Even if you're in debt, I know you're
No, we're not
responsible.
talking about responsible. We're not talking about being responsible. We're
That's
talking about
being
The,
financially
stable.
stable.
That's what I
Ask a
meant.
the
question,
ratio
sir.
to
You
that is
ask a
50 to
question
1. The
when you
ratio
are.
to that is 50 to 1 to see a lady coming into a partnership and asking you what are your debts, what are your liabilities, what
Yeah.
are this, that. It's 50 to 1. That's a ratio.
It is what?
50 to 1, that's a ratio. Among 50 women you'll see one person asking that question.
Okay.
Because it depends on the type of woman you're
It is not.
looking
It is
at.
not
That's what
my
I'm
fault. It is
saying.
not my fault that they are not asking it for. But these questions need to be asked. If you are living by yourself or you are living at home, I automatic. If I would deal with you, the level in which I would deal with you, it would be different.
Are you
Right.
going to ask those questions on the dinner table?
No,
So something
when we
now
are
has to
talking,
come up.
then we got phone calls. People are talking most of the time on phones than anything else. Now I'm asking you as we are getting to know each other from the onset of that relationship. And if I know that you're not living on your own, and I'm happy to deal with you, guess what? I'm going to come mentally, physically prepared.
That's you.
So let me answer mine, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
One, wait, what? Y'all can't change my mind. Let me tell you now.
You're
So
not changing the
you,
woman I'm picking you.
No, we're not changing your mind.
We want to hear. We
Your
want to hear. We
so
want
that's
to
a,
hear.
Jimmy,
that's a long
your
term.
question was what? What was your question again?
How would you
How do
know
you
that
know?
that the
One,
guy is financially stable before starting a relationship with him?
one.
She
I
will
look
discuss
at
it.
how you carry yourself, how you live your life. So you guys, we've been watching this for a long time, right? I told you guys.
Appearance is deceitful.
No, no,
Don't
no.
forget
Hold
that.
on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not looking at appearance. I'm
Oh,
Women, we
observing.
are tricky.
Hold on one
We
second.
appear differently. We even
Y'all
born
wait
different
now.
person than you and
Let
God
me
will
Y'all
tell
bring
let
you
us.
guys
everyone
now.
answer the question now, please.
One, I will tell you guys when I was dating, the first 3 months of that course of communication, I'm looking at how you're talking to me. I create scenarios how I talk to people, right? And I want to see, because men tells you things that they want you to hear. I want to see the family and people that you're hanging out with. I want to see where you're living. Are you living by yourself? You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be this, but I want to see that potential that you have. That tomorrow when we do join partnerships, are you going to be there to be that man and stand up and say, you know what? I don't even mind if you're sweeping the floor, but you're consistent with that and you know that is you have a dream and goal that you're working towards. So to me, how I know that is one, observing your lifestyle. Observing if men, you guys complain all the time. Trust me, y'all think it's women. Oh man, the other one too high and difficult. Oh my god, I can't pay for that one man. My credit card again. I will know all of that based off of that. Then I start to ask you questions. What are you doing about your future? Do you plan on having kids? What are you working towards that? What is X, Y, and Z? My only thing that I'm telling you guys that I'm saying to be financially stable, one, you are committed to something that you're working towards and you're actually putting in that effort. And I know that at the end of the day, I am secure. No matter what, if you lose your job tomorrow, you wouldn't even mind working at McDonald's. Your goal is to have money and take care of your family. You will still do it. It's not about being rich. You guys are saying, oh, women come in, you have the money and this and that, and they want it. No, it's because you guys are looking for those flamboyant women. You
No,
want a
but
woman to show
like that
up.
man thing, so yes, we have to say it. What are you
No,
talking
See,
about?
see,
no, you
if we
guys are
can
looking
have,
for women to boost your ego. You're not looking for women for you to build a partnership. So there are women, there's always a category of women that are ready to
Hmm.
devour whatever it is you're working for. And there's
You are
always
stating
men
the
that
opposite.
generally,
no,
women who come asking those questions are women who already bringing something on the table.
exactly. So if I'm bringing
Because,
something on the
uh,
table,
but majority of the women who will come, They come with one expectation that this relationship, you are the head, you are the one responsible to take care.
You know
So
what
they
I
come
like
with
about
one
this show?
expectation.
You guys like to focus on women. What about men that are having these requirements of women? You
No,
want a woman to be educated?
because you guys already made a definition that no matter what the situation, the men are the head and should take greater responsibility
Yeah,
in the
but
home.
men also
That is
have
why
the
we are. That is why
responsibility
we
to
are
have a
directing.
stable woman.
That
Y'all
is why we
want,
are
y'all
directing.
want.
No. That is why we
No,
are
no,
directing the
no,
discussion with
guys,
men.
can I say something here? I understand. No, bro, from the day of old, we understand that man is the head. But the sole purpose for women to men, a lot of the girls nowadays are not taking that responsibility. They don't want to be a helper. They has nothing absolutely to
I don't
contribute.
know why
All
you're
they want to
looking.
do is to take. Do you understand? A
Choose
lot
your
of the girls,
dating pool.
and we as a man, real men who willing to take full responsibility no matter what, we will not go for women who just want to sit in the house and do nothing, who has
Dennis,
nothing to contribute to the table.
Dennis,
Okay,
you
so
guys, you
yeah,
men like to boost your ego. So you like to go for women that you feel like you can control and ding around like a little
Nah,
furniture.
nah,
So
nah,
therefore,
nah,
most
nah,
men focus
no,
on that.
no,
Yes,
nah. A woman,
disagree with
that
you.
look for a
Disagree
man
with
that
you
is
on this
financially
matter.
stable, a woman
Confirm.
that look for a man that is financially stable before starting a relationship with him is a lazy woman.
I don't look for
Exactly.
men are
She
financially
lacks
stable. I'm
confidence.
not lazy. What do you mean?
Why
We
you
She
not
need?
lack
Why
saying
you
you.
need
confidence.
It's
is?
funny how y'all
Why
want
you
women
need
We
to
not
is?
settle
saying
down
you.
with broke
You
down
But
what
men.
you need is you women want to
none
come
of
and enjoy
your
and
friends
relax.
nowadays are like that.
And y'all
No.
made a comment. Y'all made a comment stating that women, lazy way, lazy way.
Yeah, that laziness.
So
Now
let's answer
listen,
this question
And
and
They
this
just want to.
person
They
first.
just
me,
want to
I'm
come
working.
relax,
Me, I'm working.
eat the chicken and drink the
I
juice.
pay bills.
No, I
Yeah.
want to be able to, if I'm pregnant, I don't want to work.
You
If
see
I want
that?
to sit down home,
You
if
see
I
that?
don't want to feel like working, let my man be able to pay the bills. Does he
Uh-huh.
have that potential to do it? Can he work 3 jobs to take care of us?
That's both
The man who
counterbalance.
pregnant you too, the man did well. You say now he tired now because he did well to pregnant you.
Exactly. So yes.
Uh-huh. So why you guys
It's not. It's not a
y'all
small work.
it's not a
No,
small work to
It's
be
not
with
a
your
small
lady.
work. So
I think yeah.
you guys don't feel
Do you
like
have any?
it's the man alone job.
Yeah.
why
You
you think
guys,
they
That,
get a man? Why you think in this country they get a man maternity leave?
paternity leave. You gotta go
Exactly.
I
sit at
think
home.
yeah. Let's
Take
answer
care
the main question. River says, Pro said, ladies, will you want the stability before or into? I want it all throughout. Before, I need to know that you live by yourself, you have a job, you're able bodied to provide for yourself. And if you're deciding to have a woman, you've actually programmed yourself to step up your financial game so that way you can support a family. Because if
now
I'm being with you, the
P,
whole goal is you should
you
be
see the
able to.
you see the point? It's not every man who love to show flamboyancy. It's not every man who love to show that status out there. There are men we know of who are financially stable, who have all the wealth. They appear here today, you see them, you say you nothing.
But you
You will
have
never know. That's
conversation.
true,
Yeah,
bro.
you
That's
never know.
true.
You can ask all the questions, you can dip deeper, and you'll never know who that person
You
is.
will know. You
No,
will
I don't want
know.
to know. I don't want you
So
to
let me
know.
tell you, right? Before I met my husband, I
So,
dated a guy undercover. He
so
was a
my sister
millionaire.
fee, you has not turned to an investigative journalist.
No, y'all listen. Jimmy, don't be hiding and ask me questions, please. So let me tell you guys this, okay? Before I met
Look,
my
guys,
husband,
guys.
when I was
Fee,
dating,
husband, I got full story on these people. She make my
I'll bet
brother to
you
become
that.
a
Don't
very
spill
good.
our tea, please.
Nah, thank God
And
Jimmy told the story.
I
But
understand fee level.
Thank God
I'm not
Jimmy,
gonna say anything. I'm not gonna
thank
say
God
that
Jimmy
your
solved
husband
it.
only have one fork and one cup in his house. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
let me
But
share my story. So you guys said that some people will appear, right? I actually met a gentleman before I met my husband. I met a gentleman. He was a millionaire, and I had no idea. But through conversation, And through, watching his lifestyle and things, activities that he involved himself in, I knew, he was worth certain amount of money. But I didn't want to put
Yeah, you
myself
know,
in that
women are
situation.
smart on that.
You can tell when someone is literally waiting for that next check before they go a negative in their bank account. You can tell. Please, where the type of question they're asking you, the things that are making them mad, you can tell. And there are people, even though I'm not trying to put any man down that actually is going through that, but do you have the amount of possess, like, work? Are you putting in the work to leave from that stage? For me, that's what I look for. Are you able to? There are men who have all the degree in the world, but they will sit home. They can't even pull a good job. But then they were like, I'm not working any job, but no money. You can't pay the bills. Like, what are we doing here? Go work in the factory. Do something for you to provide for your family. So for me, someone said men don't usually have a lot of expectations. I don't know where you're at, but modern men are definitely having a lot of expectations. They want a woman to be an able body and be able to provide and bring something to the table, not just coming in and being beautiful. No. So to
So
answer Riverside Pro, no.
for me,
Uh
in my last point today is
huh.
financial stability must not be a significant requirement. Financial
Okay.
status, financial status is part of the decision making. Financial status, in my definition, means you are able to maintain your bills, look for it anyhow. Some days it's going to be tough. Some days is going to be easy. And if we say financial stability, it means time to pay your bill, you just example your bill. No struggle. You're not even scratching your head. You're not even thinking. You're just paying. And if you want that kind of stability before you make a decision to jump into that relationship, it's a serious problem. You go way there, and then at the end of the day, things will start getting worse. And then you will now make a decision. That's why when we go on the counter, we say for better or for worse. So when it start to get worse, are we saying because you are not financially stable again, we're going to leave from there because
No.
you don't have it? So for me, I think the word should be financial. You should have some financial status. Somebody said you should have a vision. And if you come and work with me and then we achieve the vision, for us, man, the moment you come to us and we realize you came already, we are stable. We have everything that we have. You did not struggle with us.
Some men get
We have
lazy.
some fear. We have some fear. And the fear will always be that she has come because of her own days or because I have this. And so moving forward, sometimes we even have some things from you because we have a fear. You came already. But however, if we started together, if we struggle together, you saw it with me, and we earned it together. Like that, we can use it anyhow, no fear, no something. So financial stability before getting into a partnership, for me, I think it's a wrong turn. And
Okay.
you guys should look at it critically. Yeah.
Okay, that's your opinion. I'm sticking to
Yeah.
my guns. I get where you're
Don't
going with
speak don't
it,
speak
but
to it. Don't spoil the people here.
so
you
then
know,
the
you know,
next topic here.
for me, guys,
Uh-huh.
I just want to lay this out, as my last comment here. Uh, I just want to send this warning out to a lot of our ladies out there and to a lot of our guys out there who looking for who already said to the Jew get mad. My dear brothers, don't go for that. Find a
Why
girl
not?
that has a vision with you who is a high hustler like you too to make it right. And for the
Why you
women
want a woman to hustle?
who has nothing
The
nothing to
bottom line
bring to
should
the
even be love.
table. Well, you want to ride a Ferrari, you want to ride a Porsche, a
What's wrong with
Lamborghini.
that? You want to be the man, right?
I'm not saying anything
But
wrong with
that
that.
we don't force ourselves to be men like God made all men.
Then
Exactly.
live up to that
So
role.
why you say you want to
Then
be men?
let's
We
not
already
say
men
that,
like
bro. What
God
are you
made
talking
us.
about?
We
We
already
don't
Because
made
need
you
a
to
are
be
God made
men.
all
different.
men. We ask God, say God give
You
us
ask
the
God.
gender. God said give us the gender. So
God
what
made
you
all
want to do
women
for
too.
fun again? Then put another one that the other single man.
God made our woman too. Live
You
her
know
to
the
it.
thing,
We are
you know the
all
thing
So,
about y'all. You know the
so
thing about y'all. Women can be struggling with y'all by the
for
time
those
y'all get
women,
their
for those
money, y'all
girls
go
who
get all the
just want it,
side.
you know, it better, it better you contribute something to the table, and you know that the guy will not take advantage of you. It's me. I love money more than money. I love it so much because without money, there are a lot of things you cannot do. There are many things that you cannot accomplish. The only thing you cannot buy with money is salvation. That's the only thing. But anything else in this world require money.
Okay, guys,
Love can,
let's
you
jump
have
into the
money,
next
you can get
topic quick
love. You
now.
have money, you can get anything. The only thing you cannot buy is salvation. So money is a very key essential thing, but we should not just look at it like that. You should be able to give
Oh,
something to
Dennis,
the table
please.
so
I'm
that
looking
God,
at it. Come right. Come with the money, or I'll come with the potential that tomorrow I will have better days. I'm waiting for too
we,
long.
we understand that, like for me,
You're like eating
I'm a
crab
hard
with
worker.
fox. I'm gonna eat crab with fox.
And
I don't want to eat crab with
exactly.
you. Please, I beg you. Yeah. So
No,
the
but
second part of this,
we see a
and
lot of
Dennis,
your
let's
friends,
jump into it quick.
they
We're
get
about to
one,
go
they
soon.
people care with fuck.
Yeah, they can eat crab with fox.
Yo, I saw one doing it. I gave her. I said, "What?
They
Okay,
they
guys, let's
they
jump
had a
into
net.
our next topic now,
They
please. I
they
beg you.
eating fufu with fork." I like, what? Fufu with fork?
Yeah,
Yeah, what wrong with that?
Yeah,
now they like the one.
eating fufu with fork. I
Now
like,
they like
Even
the
if
man.
one.
I want someone to feed me grapes, please provide.
Ah, yeah.
And
Voila.
Okay. Oh.
now I God made you man. Please, God made you man for a reason. You know you can do it, so work towards it. The next topic that we're talking about, this one I don't think we're really gonna jump too much into it. It's like, does social media have a positive or negative impact on romantic relationships? Who wants to take on first? I think it has. It has its good and bad. I think social media nowadays have really put a lot of things out there that we know about relationship, and it has really exposed a lot of things that have been happening under the rug. And I really appreciate whoever invented social media. Bravo. You've done a great work because women were getting abused a lot in relationship. And women, both men and women get abused in relationship. But I think it wasn't out there. People weren't as much as aware as now. I also feel like social media is negative on relationship because a lot of people are really out there putting their entire relationship out on social media, forgetting that whatever you share, you're giving it to public opinion. And I think a lot of people spend significant amount of time on social media instead of trying to work on their relationship. So I think it's a 50-50. It has its positive and negative to it. So who wants to take on this one? Who wants to start and give their input on it?
So let me come in quick.
Mhm.
Social media. Yeah, I like to also agree with you that it has both negative and positive parts, especially when it comes to relationship, romantic relationship. So I know one time we did a survey, and
Mhm.
then we're asking our young people, especially Africa, we're basing it on Africa scenario. Our young people really reading, and of course, especially Liberia, sometimes we say people don't love to read. They say if you want to have something for somebody, put it in a book. They're not going to find it because they don't like to read. So there was a survey done, and then people asked, say, what do you do most during your free time?
Mhm.
And 60 to 70% of the respondents said they can be reading. And everybody got shocked and said, what? What do you mean? Some 20, 25 years back, when you talk about reading in Africa, especially Liberia, you say people are not reading, especially young people, they are not reading. So while after 10 years now survey has shown that people are reading. It's because of this seeing social media thing. You just said it. People are on social media throughout. They are reading something, but the big question is, what are they even reading?
Right.
Is it something significant to them, or something funny, or something negative they are reading about, or writing something negative with their friends, or something like that? So the positive part of social media, it informs us every day about the happenings around us. Sometimes there are things that even before the news gave that breaking news is already on social media. You already read it. Sometimes when it comes on CNN and the rest of them, you already know what's going on. The second positive thing is it has helped us to reconnect with families, with friends. We build acquaintances. We meet new friends. We even, in fact, businesses are fast moving on social media as compared to before. Because before then, before you even reach out to John with his goods, maybe it take you like 1 day or 2 day, but because of social media now you can get it there in the twinkle of an eye. That's a positive part of social media. Now, negative part of social media, especially with romantic relationship, I've seen relationship breaking on social media. People are coming on social media and saying this relationship does not exist anymore. Now, if somebody used to post their boyfriend or their girlfriend or their husband every minute, my sugar daddy, my milk, my honey, my this, that. Just
Right.
notice after 3 days or after 1 week, if that person is not posting anymore, the nothing you'll see is God there. Once the person comes back on social media and say God there, that means something has gone wrong. In fact, it has reached to the extent it's becoming a tradition. Anytime you
Right.
see a male or a female posting something negative this time, it means romantically they have some issue with that relationship or their family or husband or wife. So
Wow.
social media in itself is a security thing. I've seen people every move they made will put it on social media. If they just scratch and say, "Oh, I just woke up from bed.
So
Oh, I'm going to brush my teeth. Oh, I'm going to do this," and
then the nigga start making money out of ill.
that
What?
that that is insecurity. It's insecurity. Every step you make, you put it on social media, and people follow you. It's a scene with a romantic thing. Sometimes, yeah, I mean, because of distances, social media keep the bound. It may not keep the bound when we are together physically see each other, but the fact that I can call you, I can see how you look, I can see what you're doing, I can see where you're going to. It keeps our bound for our relationship. But at the same time, there are negative things. Now people they got this saboting and stuff like that. People are hacking each other stuff. People can know everything about you in just 1 minute and then relate it to your partner or your family because they got a social media connection between them. So it has that negative part of it when it comes to romantic relationship. Everything you
Right.
do, everything you talk, you put it on social media. At the end of the day, if people stop seeing you posting again, it exactly they know what's going on in your relationship or your romantic stuff. Yeah,
Thanks
that's what
for
I think.
sharing. Yeah, what are your thoughts on it, LIB sister?
I personally think that social media just amplify who we were before social media came about. If you all remember back in the days, you would see your family members in if you're in a neighborhood, they just have one of those family that was just loud, that everybody knew their business.
Yeah.
One of those family, and then every day they're fighting. Everybody knew their business. The reason why we the whole world know now it is because there is an internet space and these things can be brought to light. So social media were back in the days it did exist, but it was not worldwide. The
Right.
entire world did not know your business. So for me, I don't see the negativity in social media. I just love it.
So
And
exactly.
social media bring most of these fake relationships to light. Because we have the got some men then that will come and show their women, showcase their women, they'll post them
You take it.
24/7. Not
Mm-hmm.
knowing
That's
when you
what
go on behind closed door, they are in all the other women in DMs.
you have.
So when you are fake, social media exposes you. These are the
Oh,
reason
what?
why a lot of people dislike it. Because you cannot be saying something there behind closed door, you something different. They there, somebody see you, they will bring everything to that. So I mean, I just love social media. All the fake relationship, the fake boyfriend, the fake girlfriend, that into
We
other
see it
people's
now.
DMs. The day you made our Saturday veggie, that country expose it, then we come, we analyze it. So I love it. Social media now made nowadays women they want to be abused, they can kind of cry, we comfort them, so now we cause and we call a space. Social media, I love it. I don't see no negativity in it. It just brings fake people to light, and the entire world get to see who the fake boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife are.
Right.
They also bring good people. Why only the fake people? Social media also expose our good relationship. Now
Exactly.
you saw me. I posted my wife 5 years, and after 10 years, I still posting and everything still going on. We do the best. In fact, because of social media, there are some people who follow certain relationships, certain people lifestyle, and they like it and they begin to practice it. So it's not one of the fake girlfriend and
And
fake
that
boyfriend.
And that's a good thing. I will for
Yeah.
those of you that posting your wife, your family, then you'll continue to do it because we don't want to only see the negativity. This is what I'm talking about. We want to see healthy relationship that even when you fight, at the end of the day, you'll still come and let people know that guess what? I am not perfect. This woman is not perfect. But at the end of the day, I got her, she got me. So
Yeah,
I don't want people who showcasing their relationship to stop because these are the things that people want to discourage your that on showing your relationship. They want to discourage your that the only thing we should see is negativity. So my brother, kudos to you that showing your
Right.
relationship. Kudos to you,
yeah. I
brother.
mean, and people will come today. They happy. They found on social media. After today, they come and say some things negative, and then the next day they come. These kind of people. In fact, I think we need to call Mark Zuckerberg to get him off this place.
But
Can I
what?
come in, guys? Can I
Come
come
in.
in?
Go
You
ahead.
know, I'm not going to talk about relationship about social media because social media has diverted the world to a different place. Before then, where social media were not in existence, and we used to go on the moonlight, we talk stories, we jump rope, we have better friendship, good friendship. We had a very unique time before social media. But what social media has done now, social media have made everybody like private, like these parents, like now if the kids are born, you have to buy an iPad and put Johnny before them so they grow up being what self and by themselves. But during those days where there was no social media, it was more fun. Where man, I will reach to your house and then I meet the other friend to his house, two or walk and go to our other friend house. We before you look, we are three, we are four. We just go to each other houses, and at the end of the day, we hang out together. Where no communication. I just head up to your house, I meet your rest, you eating red, then man, I join and eat your food. And, social media has shaped the world. It's not like that anymore. For me, I don't really find it like uh really sweet now. Like we have really genuine friendship during those days when there was no social media. It's when you really know your closer road dog and your real friends during those days. And but now we cannot find them because everybody like social media make you a self-esteem. You just by yourself. And when it comes to business, I really love social media based on business because it help you to make money fast. It helps your businesses to go fast. People use social media on a executive level, but social media, for me, I just look at social media as a business platform for you to advertise your business and enjoy and have fun. And the reason why I put photo on social media is because I don't have good phone. I need to store my pictures somewhere. But for me personally, I don't post photo because I want to show up. I only post the photo because I want to get them stored in there. So social media, the only negative impact I see on social media nowadays is it has shaped our genuine friendship. Where before then we talk stories, we hang out at night, we have fun, we have around the fire and during those days, you guys understand what I mean. It was so much fun. Where you don't need to text your friend before you go to his house. But now, if I don't text feed before I go to a house, it's a problem.
My brother keep mesmerizing on those days. They will never be.
Thank you.
So
Good luck.
I better get used to this.
So,
Right now.
so
Right.
this is what social media has done to our world now. You
What
understand?
about
So
relationship
that,
though? On relationship, what did you think it has done on relationship?
on relationship, it has break so many relationships. Like before then, if our grandfather tell our grandma, I never go there, I never see her, it's true. But now social media is all around the corner. And, if our if you stay somewhere for 5 hours, your wife will text you, where are you? But before then, nobody gonna text you, where are you? When grandpa can't say, I from work.
Because
Nobody
our
come and
parents
say,
had no
oh,
option.
let's do video call, let me see. No. If
Our
grandpa say he
parents
from
were
work,
in
he
bondage.
from work.
So you want the women
If
to be in
grandpa say
bondage.
he from work, he from work. Nobody, grandma not gonna call, okay, let's do video call, show me your friends around you or your workmates. No. So social media has forced something in that area of relationship. You understand? So social media is good, yes, because you promote your family and stuff. But now, if you somewhere, your wife will tell you, video call, let me see. Man, during those days, if grandpa said, I with my workmate, when he can't say I with my workmate, I with my workmate, there's no evidence show nothing. But now you cannot do it.
So
Okay,
what you're
baby, let's
saying,
do.
Dennis, so what you're saying is that back in the days, our mothers then were nobody. You still want us to go back in those days. Our grandparents and dare not question our grandfathers. Those men. The only
I'm not
thing what
saying we
you
should
do.
go back to those days because we can no
You are
longer go back.
mesmerizing over those days as if to say it was an equal
We
day.
can
It
we
wasn't
can no
fair
longer
to
go back to
women.
those days.
Women were left home 24/7 to care for their children. Most of those homes are in Liberia. Their parents will come home. Their father will come and go to his friend's house. He will not come back until 12 midnight. But he said he had a home. When the father is not present in the life of the children, guess what happened? These are the things that happen. Men that running around are supposed to be men, but they are boys.
Hmm.
It
You're
was
not
it
home.
was
The
it
only
was
thing you're
unique.
doing, you're just providing.
It
No,
was unique at that time,
it
but
was a
now
good relationship.
it was
Our
unique at
you
that
know the
time, but now
problem
it's
here.
the opposite now. The women are living all in the house, they go in, they can't even come back, they can just be there.
I'm
It's
telling
So
you.
it's the
But
women, it's the
you know
women that you're choosing. It's the
so
the
women
you
that you're
see,
choosing.
way back
the
it was all
social
our
media
style.
have made a lot of the women have
The
so
women
much
that you're choosing,
insecurity.
brother, it is your fault because nowadays, the 21st century, it is an equal day where when a woman work, the man work. If you cannot tell your woman, say, honey, this is what I expect of you, it's either this or nothing, then who is to blame? You blame yourself. I want a
Hmm.
partner that we can be able to coexist. We can be able to parent our children together when we are at work. We are at work. I don't want you leaving me in the house. You going nowhere, and you coming back on the ungodly hour. Then do I have to be there?
But do you
No,
know
I'm
that social
replacing you.
media,
Now in
sweetheart?
this
Do
current
you know that social
generation,
media has 14? Now, if you don't call if you don't call your wife to show her your location, she no longer trusts you. She
and
no
That's
and
longer
that.
and,
trusts you.
and, and this
That's that,
particular
my
thing
brother.
is happening with the women more in the
More
current
than the men,
dispensation.
women we don't
In
really
the
have
current
time. Oh,
dispensation,
babe, I
in
need
this
to
current
no.
They
dispensation,
got some men,
we are
brother. They
living
got some
together.
men.
We have each other telephone number, and I'm out there. You don't want to call me on my telephone number, but you want to call me on Facebook. You want to call me on live video. You want to know what I'm doing.
If you
Yeah.
don't
Secondary
answer,
women,
that means
se-
you're doing something
Yes.
secondary,
negative out there. That's the
There's
mindset
nothing
will
wrong
come,
with it.
brother.
Once in your face.
That's
We
the
met
kind of
here.
secondary,
Once in your
relationship
face.
secondary
that you
women.
go to social media.
Secondly, you women have all the activities during the weekend. You want to go for your social party. Your club is having this other meeting, and the church is having the other jamboree and all the kind of thing. In fact, this time in this current time that we are speaking, men relate to their women more, especially in the society we live in. Men give excuse and communicate more as compared to the women. The only thing you see them doing in the morning, they dressing, they painting their face, and sometimes they don't even say where they're going. They will just, you have to ask, what's going on? Why are you dressing at this time? Oh, we got our club meeting. Oh, we the church having tarry. Oh, the other
I
one
think
this.
that depends on the relationship and how you set
I don't know.
that
That
boundary.
yeah,
No,
that
I
is
mean
not a
that's
relationship, my
just your
brother.
nature. That's not
My
relationship.
brother, no, no,
Look,
no, no, no.
social
No.
media
I
has
would not
14.
combine
Do
it.
our
I tell your
grandfather
sister see
did.
that thing.
Hey, my
My brother,
grandpa say,
And the
I
women
for
spend
work.
more
I
time
for
on
work.
social media than men. The women spend
One
more time on social media than men.
You don't
No,
know?
I
Some of
disagree.
our men are spending more time on social media too.
Yeah.
No. On the average, women spend more time
Let me
because you're looking
comment.
for
Let me
the
comment
G's.
on that.
You're
Let me
looking for the
comment on what
G's.
you
You're
said.
looking for.
My brother, let me comment on what you said about women and living in people that would men in their homes. Let me tell you, I'm a woman. If I would just leave the house without my partner knowing, I'm sorry, that's disrespectful as hell. If I'm in a relationship and I'm going to a girls meeting, this meeting, I'm carrying my partner. If you're not busy, you and I are going. Okay?
Now
We
you
are
see,
in a relationship. We are in a partnership. Not for me to spend 99% of my time outside there with people that I don't give a damn about me. And then when every single day I leave you in the house, come
now
on. I don't
you not speak for yourself. We're talking generally
No,
here.
what I'm telling you,
On the general stuff.
instead of most of you men complaining, this should be a requirement. Yes, you have a sit down with these women there and say, guess what,
Of
honey?
course, of
We
course. But you guys have the most activities outside than the men.
follow your woman.
Exactly. Women have so much
Any activity that
activities
you
in
cannot
men.
follow her to, don't then, Papa, I'm sorry. Something there's
Bro,
a big question mark there.
sometimes most of it can be women gathering. What the single men going to do and all the women?
Okay, Papa, let me tell you. Then you find single men, then you find on single men gathering to the be going there. Let's see how she will
Yeah,
be.
if you even go to men gathering, you want video call.
You want
No,
call
no,
us?
no, no, no. If you
Oh,
cannot
you
allow
say
it for
what?
your
It's
single
not
men and
happening
your
around.
single women, my brother, let me tell you, if somebody do unto others as you have them do unto you, if she cannot allow you into her single women gathering, you find your single men gathering, let her see how it feel for
No,
everybody to
sometimes
go single.
let's take it face value. Sometimes it's not that she don't want you to go. She may even invite you, but generally, rationally, she said these are women. That's a women program going to. We'll have about 10, 15, 20 women there. And then maybe you the man you concern, but you say women thing, and you say we should go. What am I going to be there? Sometimes they will even tell you, say, but just go sit down. We're on the other side when we feel we can't go.
Right,
You don't need to do
right.
that kind of thing. Say,
And
Why not?
let's go.
We don't
and
have
Why
what
time
not?
for that. No,
No.
no
No,
man
that's
who
what
has
she
nothing
likes.
to have time
See, I
for
think that's where a lot of
our
African
relationship
men
coming to
have
an end.
problems.
This
Yeah,
is
I
that.
feel like that's
And
where.
so we have to attend that meeting. We have somewhere to go. So, okay, I will stay around. Well, after your meeting, we go. But if we doesn't have
No.
somewhere
Right.
else to
See, I
go,
feel like that's
we
where
know,
a lot of
no.
African relationships have problems because you should be able to, whatever your partner likes, you should make time to spend time with them. Even if you're sitting somewhere else, that's like you spending time with that person. And vice versa, they should be able to spend time with you. But
No,
honestly,
no,
the thing you guys are talking about, I think it depends on the dynamic of your relationship and how you guys set it up.
If
You
my
know some.
wife is going for a concert, okay, my wife is thinking, I can go and celebrate my wife. You
Right.
understand?
No,
If
Dennis.
my wife is actually she's computing, I can go there and celebrate my wife. Do you
Right.
understand? If my wife is taking part in a program that I need to support her there, I will go there to support my wife. Do you understand that? But it's not where all women gonna hang out and just enjoy and have. What am I gonna do there? I need to give her space. But it don't happen in our area. If we go, no. I know I have
But
to
then
call
But
don't
for you.
complain about it.
sometimes when you guys refer to African men or Liberian men, we are the most valuable men on the planet Earth.
No,
Exactly.
we're not
That thing I can keep
disputing
talking
that.
about. That thing I
Yeah,
can
we
keep
We're
keep
not
talking about
disputing
telling
that.
the Western. I don't know why you guys would not always mention the Western men. You don't even know what's going on in their homes.
Because
But
we don't
African
know
men,
them.
we are
We
the most
speak as people we
lovable. We are the
know.
most lovable and caring men on planet Earth, as compared to
exactly.
those
Papa,
fake
have you
things are
dated
happening. Those fake things are happening along the way.
Lawrence, have you dated any of them? Let me tell you. I'm a woman.
They
I'm a
tell who?
woman. I had the opportunity to date a Liberian and a Caucasian, okay? And I would tell you, okay, a Caucasian man don't give a damn about all women meeting. Once his wife, he want to spend time with his wife, he is going.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't
And
give
that
a
is
damn if, let me tell you, he doesn't care if the 15 other women there, men and not that. That is not his concern. My wife is here. I must be here to protect her.
and that is a big difference between us
So
and
if you
them.
saying
Now,
that
the
y'all
most
men and y'all so
important part
caring,
of us, the reason why we will not go with you, because
Jimmy, where are you coming from?
women. Let me tell you something. When women meet, they talk shit, they talk secret, they talk a lot of things. My presence will not always allow you to do the things that you want to do amongst your friend women.
Then
So I'm not going to go with you.
she's
I
not
don't want to
comfortable
see.
with you.
I don't
She should
no.
be herself at all times.
I mean, women meeting, they do certain things, they talk certain things, and sometimes you the man, you don't want to get involved, you don't want to hear those things, you just want to give her space, you want her to show as much as you can. But if because I say I love you and I care so much, in fact, that's not love. I'm policing you. Everywhere you take step, I behind you. No,
No, she
you have
wants you to
space, you have
go.
that independence, you
That
should
is
go
your
and have
time.
fun.
Let me
You
tell
She
you,
go and have
wants you
fun.
to go.
Lawrence, let me tell you, one of the reasons why our African relationship fails, it is because the affection is not there.
No, we have
Study
most
shows
affection.
that study
That thing when
shows
the
that
other people can do that affection.
the more affection and the more you spend time together, the more you create the unbreakable your relationship will get. We are not there in our Liberian community. They may want to be behind God back. They won't want to be behind God back. The only time they want meet when they want procreate, then they say, "Honey, I love you." Break it. Then they kiss it. That time they bobby feeling can't inside them. When everybody
You
talk,
see,
they just
yeah, you
talk.
get it. So
And you
dirty
know, then
about us.
the dog go the other side, and the woman go the other side. Nobody give a damn again until everybody else get horny again.
We have more affection in us than the African people you're talking about.
I beg you, yeah.
Those people are fake.
What
Yes,
made us say?
Yeah, they fake. They smart.
we
No,
agree.
guys.
We
You
have
see
more
here,
affection.
this
We have more
social
care.
media
I mean,
thing,
especially
this
when
We
it comes
social
to
agree
media
now.
thing
We agree.
has spoiled a lot
like
of
bro,
things in
man, fine, like
relationship.
bro,
Have
man.
break
Tell me tomorrow.
relationship so much. Just okay. I have seen just because of picture where it's not true. Relationship I have broken. Like for example, this guy go to work and then he meet a lady. The lady is not his girlfriend, maybe co-worker, and then the friend of my wife don't know that this person is my co-worker. We just met and then we having a little chat. Boom, the snap picture and send right away. At the end
And
of the
then
day,
why?
my
Hold
wife
on, Dennis.
you will
Dennis,
not even question.
Dennis, hold on a second. To me, that your relationship already had an underlying problem, and they just needed that for it to bum. Yes, yes. She had
See,
her own suspicion before, and she
Mm-hmm.
felt uncomfortable, and you guys haven't had that communication. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever, like for me right
see,
now, I'm secure in my
there will be a problem.
relationship, right? Hold on 1 second. I'm secure in my relationship to the fact that if somebody sent me a picture, I'm not gonna have a problem with my relationship. I'm not gonna just jump in and say we're done. No, I'm gonna take that pictures and we're gonna have a discussion about it. What is this about? And we're gonna talk about it and scratch this right there. But for somebody to just jump up because they saw that picture and say, "Oh, I'm filing for divorce," or "We're done," there
Something
was
not right
an
somewhere.
underlying problem, and
Yeah.
they just needed something for it to break the
All
camel
right,
back.
guys. I'm
But
about to
here is
have my
the key.
say on
Here
the
is the
topic.
key. Doing
And
the
why are you
80s,
even going for a dinner
doing the
without your woman
70s,
knowing
doing
you?
the 50, 60, 70. Nobody gonna snap picture and send it somewhere for you and
My
your
Damn
woman
it,
to
God,
go
stop
sit
it.
down
You
and
are
splash
fine.
get
things
with the
over.
program.
You
We're
got
in
somebody making
2024.
you back on social media
You said
now.
Women,
Okay.
2024.
women are the most reason using social media to break away relationship. They spend most time on social media. They go
I
looking for
disagree.
they go looking for problem.
Even somebody
They go
comment on
looking
your
for this.
photo,
I
their
don't know how
question
many
they're gonna
men can,
ask you.
I don't know how
Damn
many men
it,
can
the
use social media
relationship,
to
she's
do
already
this.
insecure
You
about
have
it.
a problem, but dear. And then another thing that you made me understand, I understand why your woman or whoever will act that way, because why is it that you're going on a dinner with a colleague and you are not telling your woman? You're not communicating with her.
It's not dinner. For example,
Okay.
I bump into my
When you're
colleague.
ready for me to speak, please let me
Oh
know.
yeah, guys, y'all let Mr. Jimmy talk so we'll wrap this up in the next 10 minutes.
Okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
all right. Social media, the impact of social media on romantic relationship.
Yeah, positive or negative.
It has both positive and negative. especially being in a relationship with somebody who is addicted
Mhm.
to social media,
Thank you.
because there are some social media addicts out there, and they think that everything about their life should be on social media. So let me start with the negative ones. One of the negatives of social media on romantic relationship is that it increases the chances of cheating
Mm.
on your partner. That's one of the negatives. It increases the chances of cheating. Number two, it increases the chances of negative influence in your relationship. Every time you post about your relationship on social media, there will be two group of people. One will comment, will make an honest comment, and another person will make a fake comment. But it is left with you to judge them which is fake. So with that, you are inviting a lot of uninvited guests into the affairs of your relationship. I will stop there. Let me go to the good part. On the effect of social media on relationship. Number one, the good one is it makes you to know who you really are to this person. Yes, Fee, I see you twisting your hair.
Yeah, because I'm confused.
Yes. So, Fee, let's say, let's pretend we in a relationship without admitting. Okay.
Mhm.
On my birthday or even on a regular day, you post my picture. It goes. You have maybe 50% commenting, and then you have like 200% viewing and stuff. Out of those people that are viewing and commenting, one of them will come to your inbox. Oh, this is your boyfriend? Oh, I thought he was dating this person, but I didn't know he was. You see? So like that, you are getting to know your position in my life. Whether it's only you that I'm talking to, or I'm talking to another person. Okay, that's what I mean. It makes you to know who the next person are to you, because a lot of us pretend. On the other hand, it it also it also makes the relationship very complicated. It brings in jealousy. It brings in bad feeling, and some of those things may lead to separation, divorce, or exit in the relationship. Okay, I am one person who don't believe everything about me go on Facebook or go on social media, and I don't like for anybody to post anything serious about their relationship on social media, because by doing so, you are ruining your relationship. You are putting your relationship at stake, because
Really?
because listen, If you post your man picture, and then bam, you tag him. That tag where you tag that man. That tag where you tag that man. All somebody need to do is to click on that man name and bam, how to call it, that person is in their inbox.
So you think it's the tag or is that individual?
It's both for them. It's both for them.
No, absolutely not. I disagree.
See, I can tell you now, today or tonight, if I post your picture and say, "Oh, I was CEO for blah blah blah," you see how you looking? Between now and tomorrow time like this, somebody will come to my inbox. Who this guy? And those are things. By the time you look, you start receiving or I call it friend requests from people that you don't know.
It's the individual, Papa.
It's individual.
It's the individual.
Because-
Let me tell you, cheating is a decision, and people who are disciplined, they are disciplined. If you have a disciplined partner, you will have that problem. Okay, there are some of us who run podcasts on Facebook or all the other platforms, and I have people in my DM 24/7. But I'm
Right.
a disciplined woman to know that I respect myself in my relationship. No matter who comes in my DM, I have boundaries. So most of the time, these relationships are coming apart because
but
of lack of discipline from most of your men.
don't take my time now. Don't take my time. You guys have been talking. Yeah, let me make
You
my
want
point.
to hire yourself, like what them? You hire yourself.
When we come here, when we come on platform like this to discuss, we don't discuss personally or individually. We discuss in general. We think for those who are not able to think like the way you think. Okay, we put it out there so people can learn and be able to make decisions. Okay.
But I disagree though, Jimmy. I feel like because I get DMs all the time, and it's on you.
You get DM all the time. What is bringing those DM?
Because I'm a podcast host and people are looking at me, they think they're interested, looking for a relationship, right?
But let me
So
jump
what
in-
I'm
let me
trying to
jump
say
in.
is, it's me deciding I know what I have. Am I going to jeopardize my relationship because someone's
But
giving me an
let me
attention?
let me jump in quickly. You see this social media thing.
Uh-huh.
So some very good extent we don't have control over who comes to our inbox.
Right.
You can restrict it whatever way. Now the problem here is whether you into what the person is inboxing you with or not. There are times that even our partners see just somebody who is friendly with us. Sometimes we are friends with some people we don't even know them. But our partners will realize, oh, how you come you friendly with this person? Why? Whether we don't even know that person, we don't know them from anywhere. Now, sometimes you post. If a man posts, all you women do at times is you're not even concerned about the picture we post. You're concerned about who they're commenting and what they're saying under your comment. Imagine somebody came on with no affection, with no attachment. They came on your post and say, "You look sweet." Oh, what's up, darling? Or something like that. Maybe they know you for a long time and stuff like that. You're not going to investigate why they calling you darling or what they saying those things. Boom, you jump in to say, oh, this guy is cheating. Oh, this guy is like this, all the kind of things. So those are
Lawrence, that's why I said it's based on your relationship. Anybody
So,
in a relationship.
see,
No,
Hold on one
it's not just
second,
based
I'll
on
let you
relationship.
speak. Just give me 1 minute, please.
Sometimes let me tell you this, let me say something. It's just a maturity part of it. But everybody, sometimes you get some kind of small doubt about your partner. The way you handle
yes.
it, the way you think about it, that's what matters. But
That's
I
why
don't
I
care what
said,
happened. I don't care what happened.
no, Lawrence, that's why I said it depends on the level where your relationship is. Most people are not aware, they don't communicate enough to know that their partners is insecure about certain things and they don't voice out their opinion. So like I said, many people, if they comment on my partner pictures or they comment on my pictures, we don't even have that discussion. because a lot of people don't have that. To me, that trust, they always feel like that relationship, they're not stable in it, and they know they have that inkling or that thoughts that somebody is cheating on them. So once something comes up, it becomes like a problem. But I feel like once you're secure in your relationship and you know your partner and you trust them, no matter what comes up, you're not gonna be in a reactive mode. You will be secure enough where you can sit and wait for that person to come and say, hey, like for me, I always tell you guys with my relationship, if I see something that I'm uncomfortable about, I'm gonna pull it. We're gonna discuss it and scratch it because in some things I see, I'm just not even gonna have the discussion because I know, like within my mind, I'm like, yeah, no, there's no way he's gonna do that. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna remember that, right? That's just mean like I'm secure enough to the point where I don't think it's up for discussion. If I feel insecure about it, I will talk to you about it. But for me to just be like, oh, because you posted it and that, no. Jimmy, I just had to say that. Sorry.
See, I record it. Sometimes there are unknown soldiers who cause the most havoc, in other people relationship. Okay,
Right.
especially if you have a jealous partner, if you have a jealous part,
Insecure.
if you have a jealous partner that feels very insecure, every female that comments on your post, the first thing she's going to click on that person name. She wants to know, she start going into history,
That's
on
toxic.
how to call it on that person profile. Okay. And also there are some there are some males and females who are very, very disrespectful. When I say disrespectful, no matter how you try. no,
Block
no,
them. Oh, me, I will block you if you do that to me. I will block you and
no
block you
matter
in 2 seconds.
no matter how you try to tell them, hey, I don't want this discussion. I record it. End of discussion. Please don't come in my inbox again. Listen, when you block them,
Block them.
they go and open another account.
Keep blocking.
But, here is the thing: if
I have blocked
your
so many
partner,
people. I will tell you guys, I have blocked so many people. It's ridiculous. Like sometimes they send you pictures of their private. You block them. And you know the good thing about Facebook, I'll tell you, you can actually put that whatever account they create, they should never ever be able to contact you. If I show you got the block list, it's long.
And you
now,
see, that's a point that we're reaching to. Okay, so for you personally, you never had any intention to do any stuff like that.
yeah,
Right.
Somebody came in your inbox and sent a private, and then for some reason maybe you forgot to block them or you busy, you say you're doing it up.
or you didn't delete it.
Unfortunately, your partner sees it. How are you going to explain that?
You go to explain tire. No
You explain
evidence, my
that
brother.
No, because he knows who I am. That's the problem.
No,
That's
so
why I want you guys to
the point I
understand.
want us to reach to, there are some level of confidence and trust in every
Yeah.
relationship. At the same time, there will come a time it will cross a path that something will click into your mind. Some negative thought about probably maybe you try to reach out or you see negative things. Something will come to your mind. That's why I say maturity, your first engagement, the way you engage it and how you see it and all the kind of thing, how you guys talk
Me
about it.
by me say yeah. When
But
I have any
no
conversation,
one
my
person.
husband is there, block them.
Yeah, I agree. Your husband will say black them. That's the maturity part we're talking about. But for you to say no one simple jealousy in an individual for that next partner, I don't agree with that part. Somebody will feel somebody and say, I want somebody trying to engage us. Now it might not be you. Men know that men can push. Men can
Yes.
always push and
Of
convince
course, of
and
course.
so
And
so
here's
because
another thing.
because
Why
you have that
why
mindset
don't
that
your
men will
partner
push
have
to get.
access to any of your accounts? In this house, every account, everybody know and have access to it. So if anybody send me message, you'll see it.
Fee, even if the person have access to your life, that's your life. If
Yeah.
the person have access to your life, that's your life. You choose which one to expose and which one not to expose. So that thing about everybody have their own account. How about you go do secret account somewhere? I don't know about it. So yeah, I can expose all the accounts to you and say, yeah, that's what we have. And those accounts are restricted. We don't going to see anything, all kind of thing. I can
Right. You know,
create
I will
separate
tell you
accounts
something.
and
Everything that's
stuff.
done in the dark comes to light. I
It will
was
come
in
to
a
it will come.
relationship before where the person told me, because I'm someone who really at that
See,
time I was like, no, I'm not social media says,
I
oh, we
disagree with
can't
that
be
one.
friends
Not
on
everything
social
done in the
media.
darkness can come to light.
I believe in that. So
No, I
he
don't
said
believe
we
it.
can't be friends on social media. I said, okay. And at that time I was so young, I was naive
Okay.
about it.
Okay. So Fee,
Uh-huh.
this is another bad influence
Mm-hmm.
of social media. On a romantic
Guys, we have
relationship.
Anna joining us. Hi, Anna. We're about to close the show, though.
Your partner asks you,
Okay.
how to call it, your partner don't feel, secure about your friendship with someone who, with your clear conscience, you are only having a casual friendship with this person, but because of how you guys are familiar with each other, out from high school, out from childhood, and stuff like that, you have your talk. He calls you, I call it, and stuff like that, and then your partner say block this person.
I'm blocking you. That's who.
On
That's
what grounds
who
you
I
blocking?
choose. You guys listen to it. That's who I choose to spend the rest of my life with, to build a family with. So if you're telling me, if it's something is just like, oh, I don't want him calling you. If you give me a legitimate reason and say, hey, this thing, I feel uncomfortable with it. I don't like the way he talks to you, the way he looked at you. Maybe that's something I haven't seen before. It makes you uncomfortable. In front of my husband, I will call that person and say, hey, I know we've been friends for a while, but this type of relationship we have is causing me problem and it's uncomfortable for my partner. So it's better that we don't continue any more communication. If I see you somewhere, I'll say hi, but I'll block you.
And you think when you block the person, your partner's going to be surely convinced that you guys never going to interact anymore. It's
That's
just going to
up to
be.
him. I
Yeah,
can't control what's in his mind.
so you see, you just one person. You just one person
Mhm.
who will do that. On the average, a lot of relationships are breaking because of those kind of decisions. Now my wife told me, say, now your friend I can come here and I let the way he can dress. He too grown and he will not come here again anymore and whatsoever. Now, if those are just the reason why I should block my friend, then we'll have to have a conversation around that. You have to convince me more than that.
Yeah.
That's why I
Because
said no. That's why I said we will have a discussion.
I'm a whole grown up man. If you tell me because my friend grown up, he woman access all around the place, so I should block it because you don't love our friendship, you got to convince me more than that. And because of those reasons and those decisions, there are a lot of relationships that are breaking apart because you telling me say block the person and you're not convincing me much. Then I said no, I'm not going to block my friend. You have
Well,
your
I
own
don't
friends.
think.
I'm not telling you to block your friends. You have those friends long before we met. So
Lawrence,
See,
only because somebody look at you differently, somebody says something to you that your partner doesn't like, then say block the person, and you go about block the person. This
Lawrence,
is
if
not.
you remember, I said we
I'm
will
not a
have a
subject. I'm
conversation.
not a subject that anything you tell me, I just go about doing it.
No. Because here's the thing. I said that we will have a discussion around it, right? And you'll tell me what it is that's making you uncomfortable. And that's something that I know I definitely will not be able to stop the other person. I can't control them. For instance, like you give the example that if your wife says you don't
So
like this person,
what you going to do if you are not convinced enough?
huh?
What
I
you
will
going to do?
tell you, oh, okay, if I'm not convinced about that, one, I will tell you I can't stop the way how you feel about it. I respect your decision. Hold on. You
Go
asked me
ahead.
a question, let me give you an answer now.
Go
I will
ahead.
tell you, I understand and I respect your decision. You're the one looking at things and you feel that way. I will limit. I won't communicate with this person unless you're around. How about that? Can we negotiate on that?
How
Because
is that
what
even a
you're saying,
guarantee? How is that even a guarantee?
but listen, I'm giving you my word. My word should be enough, which means then, here it is. Which means if you don't guarantee what I'm telling you, that means our relationship is in trouble because you don't trust me in general. Because if you trust me enough for us to be in a relationship, you should trust me with what I'm saying to you. Uh, yeah, so basically, what I'm saying is trust is number one thing in a relationship. If you decide, for the example you give, that if the present friendship that are coming around, if the Grenada and some they say she didn't come in, that doesn't stop you from communicating with your friends. Maybe she don't feel comfortable with that person being in your home. And maybe that's something you should look at, because what if that your friend is actually making a move on your wife that is trying to tell you and you don't know that? That's a sign. So you should want to know more about it. And then around that, then you make your decision. That's just how I feel. People don't, you are in a situation, you don't see it more than somebody else who's watching from a distance. And we said on this show, there is no man that is just your friend. I can tell you on everything, every guy that's ever turned into a friend of mine, I know for a fact has been interested in me because they didn't have the opportunity to have a relationship. So they don't. So if my partner is uncomfortable, sorry, that's it. I chose him. So
Now you see, so there's a big difference now. Now there was somebody who was interested before. Come what may, no matter how that person become your friend, they still they still see you and look at you differently. Even if you get old, as long as that person have had interest in you before and you guys don't have any intimacy or relationship, moving forward, whatever you guys do, the person will always think, I really wanted to get. So they will always, every other time. In fact, after so many years, they will still try to make attempt again, thinking that maybe things have changed and they could easily still make that way.
yeah,
So
Eric
that is
says
that is just
boundary.
different. That is just different from people who have not expressed interest in you before. They have not looked at you any other how but on that friendship level. That is quite different. That person is
Sorry.
not going to engage you in any way or test you anywhere, or they're going to have that physical boundary. They're going to observe it carefully, be coming around you. So you see, social media, man, has caused a lot of problems with our relationship, and all we do is the way we approach it, the way we engage our partners, and the way we accept it and to see things will help to save our relationship. Otherwise, sometimes interpretation can be very different. Now, you the poster, you the reader, who does all these things on social media, your intention might be different. Now, take for instance, sometimes there are people who go on social media and say a lot of things, funny things, and some things you think that it is a personal thing. My brother Bros will say some things sometimes on Facebook. You think because of the, I know there are times where his partner will come here in by and say, "Oh, that you the one saying nothing that you read there." Like, and
Yeah.
then, so sometimes we express things because of fun, but they will not see the fun. Oh. They will think that it's your personal doing. That's why you're saying all those things and all the kind of things. So sometimes the post you post, that somebody will write it and say your post. It depends. The post it might have impact on your relationship, and it's just a
Okay,
matter of how
Anna,
you see things.
let's let Anna say one or two things so we can close. Guys, oh my gosh, it's still about 2 hours. Anna, I saw in the chat you said you disagree. What did you disagree with?
Sorry, let me mute my TV. What is the remote?
Oh,
Anyways, can you guys hear me though?
yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So I think my husband always says that opposite sex can be friends. I totally disagree with that.
I agree with him
I
to a certain
I
degree.
I think that there's something called boundaries, and as long as you establish like boundaries at the beginning of your friendship or relationship, I think that there's, you know, people are adults, they understand. It's sometimes difficult to have a relationship where the friendship is mutual, but I think that there's something like having friends as opposite sex. I And then the second part that I wanted to talk about was the influence on social media on relationships. I think that social media is very toxic to relationships. It does not mean that two couples can have social media. I think that it's toxic in the sense that one, it can bring jealousy. It can take away that bond between couples. Um, for example, one partner may be more attached to social media than the other, which would take that time off away from them spending together and being there for each other. Most people, social media is something that is very addictive. You can have a partner that is very into social media. Before you know, he's sitting there watching things on social media, chatting with women, other women, and things like that. Whereas he may have not intended to to talk like that with that person, but when you start entertaining stuff and when you and your spouse have a little problem, it takes away that attention from you and your partner fixing your issues faster. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and I agree with you. There are times because of social media, we are not even having conversation anymore. You get to realize even in public transport, people enter public transport, they're not making friends again.
Yeah.
They're not talking to anybody. They're not asking no conversation. You see 10 persons sitting right here. The place is quiet and everybody is focused on their phone and doing whatever they want to do. And to the extent that right there you said one person is addicted to the social media thing, they are having fun, they are there laughing, and to the extent that when they post and you don't like or comment, they have issue with you why you're not liking that picture or that comment and you're not commenting. And because of those things, I mean, some of the things that you don't even love them because they post and you did not comment, you did not like. How is that possible? I mean, we stay together forever. I still carry all my responsibility. I still show you concern and care simply because I know of relationship and partnership that are broken because of those things. You don't like me, you don't love me because I put my picture, you don't like it. And at the same time, I
There's
don't like it,
something
but
deeper.
I don't like it, but somebody else like it, and I'm always focused on that person. But who is this person always liking your picture? Every time you post, the person like it, the person smile and post some emoji that shows some laughing picture. And who is this person? Then start becoming your private. Especially so if the woman cannot convince you enough, she can tell you something. And some of you women, because of your picture, your Facebook thing, you guys start giving us chick. Imagine you say something that is not convincing to me. I ask you simple question, and you say take it the way you want to take it. So I'm gonna post picture again. So nobody will like my picture again. All the kind of thing. Then the problem start to come. So social media just sometimes we misuse it, and sometimes way back when people used to travel, when they say my brother is going to the United States from Liberia, all of us will cry. I mean, serious cry. We'll cry, tears rolling. The simple reason for that was because I mean, you go where America. I'm not going to see you until after 10 years, maybe when you come back. Then I will begin to see you. Now, you telling me say you go in America, I don't even care. We even laughing, we celebrating you, we dancing because after one day, I mean, we laugh, we see each other because of social media. I see how you look, whether you're getting big, whether you're getting tall or small, or you bright or whatever the conditions are. We see those things. So social media has its own positive impact, but at the same time, the negative aspect of it. I mean, the one thing I wanted to say about this intimacy, about this relationship thing with social media. African men, especially us Liberian men, we can withstand the tension of long distance relationship as compared to Caucasian, Mexican, American, and all the kind of thing. The LRB sister TV was mentioning that they have those. I mean, any man from the West that will have any man or woman from the West that will stay away from a relationship for 6 months, the first thing they say, you know what? Let's separate, let's divorce. When you come marry, everything stay well, we'll come back together. But let's cut it off. They don't know it. For us, we can keep the bond. We can keep that relationship, we can withstand it. That's why we call better men. We are better men. We have affection, we have care, we have love. So social media can also help us to maintain those relationships as compared to. So I mean, African men, when you guys discussing African men, especially Liberian men, be very careful because if you have one, you are good.
Um, I'm glad that everybody has their opinion. I'm glad that you're promoting Liberian men. Bravo, good job.
That's what we are. It's not fake.
All right, guys, let's try to close the show. We gotta hit the working world tomorrow. Um, but yeah, it was a really nice discussion. I don't have much to say other than one: be financially stable. If anything you didn't learn from me today, be financially stable as a man, as a woman, as whosoever. Two, yes, social media has a positive and negative, but I think it's individuality. I think it's how you set yourself up, what boundary you set, and what, like, if anybody's getting mad at whatever is going on social media in your relationship, I just feel like there's an underlying problem that hasn't been resolved, and you just need a social media to help you push it out. You either fix it or you let it go. It's not yours. That's all I have to say. What do you guys have to say in closing?
In closing, ladies or gentlemen out there, don't look for a partner who is financially stable. Look for somebody who love you. Look for somebody who respects you. Look for somebody who's willing to accept you for you guys to work together. Let me tell you what happening right now. All the financially stable men and women, they are all taking already. What are you going to find one? Build your own.
There will be side chicks.
They have already taken all the financially stable men and women. They have already taken. Somebody grabbed them already. What are you waiting for? The time you will be waiting for to get one, you already done. All I can ask you to do, build your own. Start from somewhere. Look for somebody who respect you, who love you, and then you guys going to make it along the way. And financially, you guys will be stable.
Love don't cost. So love don't pay bills, please.
Love don't cost
That
a
makes
thing.
that really. Love is not enough, please. Not in these times, in these streets. It's real. We need money.
Y'all get old before y'all get to know.
No, 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 no. We want money, please. Come right.
Uh,
Come with a good job.
such a position I with you.
All right, so
Jenny,
let me
what's
do
your
my closing.
closing?
I think it has been a great show.
Yeah,
The addition of LRB Sister TV was a great one. She made a great contribution.
right.
Then it's Lawrence, um,
Anna.
Anna,
Anna
who
came
joined
in late,
us.
but it's okay.
Anna, what?
I said she came in to the end, but it's
Oh
okay.
yeah. You know, her addition was also a great one. So let me close with this: young ladies and young men out there waiting to get into uh or waiting to start a lifetime partnership with someone. Don't look at the person current financial stability and base your judgment on that. Look at financial status. How is this person living? Is he earning his how is he earning his money? Is he legally earning his money? How can I help to improve what he's already earning? How can we make a good partner? Does he loves me or does she loves me? Does he has vision? Does he have vision? You know, how what are his set of goals to achieve those vision? And what plan does he have for for his family? You know, look for those and base your judgment on that. Don't look for people who are financially stable and get in the middle of their mud. Like Dennis say, you are setting, what was the word he used?
I don't even remember that man be
Well,
talking that type of
okay,
thing. There.
but in my own word, I think if you only looking for financially stable person to get a lifetime relationship with, you are setting yourself up for disaster, and that disaster will soon come upon your head, and you will sit down and say, "If I had known."
Mm.
On the other hand, the impact of relationship or of social media on romantic relationship. My advice to everyone is that take your your serious matter off social media. Take your relationship matter off social media. If you have, if you have issue in your relationship, find a better way to handle it. Okay, don't put don't put your all in, you don't put your everything on social media, because if you put, for example, if you put something on social media, oh, how to call it, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. Guess what? That man that you are saying he's not doing this, he's not doing that. Somebody very close to you, some lady very close to you, some man very close to you wants to get in that place, but it's just waiting for you to step out. So keep your relationship private. Keep your relationship private. Talk about your issues, and settle it. If it can be settled, and you don't see no green light, the earlier the better. Get out and move to the next stage. But keep your relationship matters, and even important family matter, important personal matters, keep them out of Facebook, keep them out of social media. Thank you very much, and
All
look
right.
forward to next week.
All right. Anna, do you have a closing statement? We gotta go.
I agree with what everybody have said. Social media can be detrimental to your relationship. I don't think the advantages are more than the disadvantages. So it's better to keep your relationship issues off social media. Do not advertise your relationship on social media. Don't compare what you see on social media with your relationship, because most people put what they want you to see. They don't put the reality of things. The second point that I would like to make is, when you have issues with your partner, try to talk it out. Try not to hold anything. Um, Try not to hold grudges in your relationship, because it only causes, it brings toxicity to the relationship. And it brings a lot of tension, which may not be resolved easily. Another thing, or an advice that I'll give younger women or men that are trying to get into serious relationships, possibly marriage, make sure that you don't look for somebody that is financially stable, like everyone else said. The reason is because if you're going in for the wrong reasons, the relationship will not last once that particular drive or whatever brought you into the relationship is no longer there. Relationships that last involve understanding each other, having a partner that is supportive, having a partner that loves you, having a partner that is willing to work hard so you can be a better person, someone with a vision, someone that doesn't really have a vision, but someone that works towards his vision. So you don't want to just have a chewing gum boy walking around here, telling you I have money.
Or what? You don't want to have a what?
A chewing
Here we
gum,
go, boys.
Or,
you
or
know.
chewing gum boy? What's the meaning of that?
A guy that just talks and showers, looks good for social media. You want a guy that works hard, even if he doesn't have a job that pays well, but you can see the drive in him that wants to be better. So when you're
Wouldn't
coming
you call
to
that
him,
stable then?
a stable guy, yeah, but in layman's terms, a chewing gum boy. He fine boy. Yeah, so you should
Okay,
just,
man. I'd rather you be stable.
yeah.
No, you see, you feel you left
It's not
alone.
it's
It's okay. It's okay, but I need him to be. I know who's talking about. You don't need to be financially stable, please, girl.
It's it's not every man that is
He's talking
financially
true.
Felicia. It's not everybody that is financially stable that women have to meet. There are some guys that don't know their way around. They meet a really good woman that can support them, right? So I don't think that someone has to be stable for you to want to build something serious with them. It's only that drive and how hardworking that person is that helps you. That
Thank you,
helps,
Anne.
that helps
Look at his
guide
face.
a better
Thank
person.
you. Mm-mm.
Because it's some stable guys, what happens if you get in that a relationship with a stable guy and his source of income was scamming or these kinds of things. At the end of the day you realize that that was not what you wanted. But if you met someone that did not have a really good job and you saw that he's hardworking but he just need guidance, you can really groom him to be the man that you want him to be. Can
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Okay, I will leave it as that because I don't want us to jump into another thing. Because I absolutely disagree. You should be having the drive of your own, and then if I come in, I should feel comfortable enough to know that you are the man of the household. No matter what, if you lose a job today, you have the drive to be able to go find something else. So hey, that's your guys' opinion.
That's a fact.
Okay, 3 on 1. That's a fact. So, guys, right before we go, someone said, "Thank you so much, and I appreciate it." She said, "When would there be a topic for us who are not married? We will have that discussion. We will talk about that." And then the next one said, "Should we be financially stable too before getting married?" I think so. As a young lady, you should be working towards that. You should be able to take care of yourself. You should be able to
Salome
provide for
will address
yourself.
that. I recall it. I will come DM so we can answer that question.
Yes, DM her. Don't
I don't,
follow what Jimmy says, though. Don't.
women expectations are countless always.
What?
Always
So
countless.
yeah,
Always.
women expectations are countless, especially with relationship. I think financial stability was just one of the things that stood out tall in the discussion, but there are a lot more that if you give these women chance, they're going to explain more than that.
There's
Oh yeah.
more. There's more. There's more when it comes to stability. You guys are looking at it with having more money and coming in. No. Are you able to pay your bill? Do you live with mommy and daddy?
But
Imagine
what do you use to pay bills with that money?
money.
Eh.
But
Who
also,
pay?
are you working towards it? Guys, we'll be here all day if we keep talking about this. But it was a nice show, guys. Andrew says sorry. I am unable to
Nobody
be
get time
on
for
this.
Andrew,
We're
man.
headed.
I
So,
call it.
and my brother that his birthday coming up. We're sorry
Okay.
we missed you. It was a good one. It was a great show, actually. Thank you so
I,
much. I'm
I
sure
don't
he
miss
was
Andrew.
watching.
I
Thank
don't
God,
miss
thank
Andrew.
God, thank God Andrew was not here because you're going to lean the lady side.
Yeah.
Guys, it was a great night, guys. Two things. Well, one thing. One thing, I've been working out. I have my workout video. I told you guys they're gonna be my accountability partners. I'm gonna be dropping those reels probably by Wednesday because I have to edit them and fix it up. But I'll be dropping it. You guys send me some tips about workout, how to lose this big weight. I'm fighting with it.
That's good.
But yeah, that's it. That's the show. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Please make sure share the show. Let's blow it up. Share with your friend. Notification. We'll be back here again. Hopefully by next week we'll be going live on Instagram.
Yeah,
And
I can assure
yeah.
you, I have not started sharing this show,
Mhm.
and I trying to get I don't know what word to use. I try to get through with the show and own it. Then I begin to share it because I don't want to begin to share. Then today I'm on the show and the following week I'm not there and all the kind of things. Because
It doesn't matter.
trust me, I'm not breaking, but I have a huge follower.
Okay.
I have a huge follow. The moment I begin to share this show, I got my fan who will follow and they will make contributions. So I want to make sure that most of the topic, if not every other day, but at least I should always try to come on to contribute because people are following, people want to hear from you. People, we mentor a lot of people along the way. They want to
Right.
hear from you. So hopefully I'm here already and I'm here to stay. So maybe not in the too distant future, I'll begin to share the show and then we can
We
get.
hope you stay.
I'm hopeful.
Let's talk after the show, man.
My man, now my sleeping time you want it, huh?
And the man will more coming home, I beg you. But anyways, guys, thank you so
The woman should be home already. I don't know. I'm not aware she went anywhere.
There's a
Me, I
difference.
know plenty.
There's a
And
difference between.
what you said Lauren and you and Jimmy will not make me feel bad.
There's a difference between woman and wife. Say my wife,
Right. The wife,
because now,
the queen of the
because
kingdom.
not all women are wife, but all wives are women.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly.
I think we should talk about that. I would love to hear from you guys about that. What makes a wife? You know?
Not
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 because
every
you
woman
want
that
to you
born
I
is
would
a
love
mother.
that topic myself. I want to know what is one of these things that men look for
It's
in
a
a
good
woman
topic.
to propose and
Yeah,
marry.
right. We will
Discuss that
talk
next
about
Saturday.
that.
We'll
Yeah.
discuss that next Saturday.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Because sometimes we make mistake, we just call everybody like my wife and my wife and my wife.
Yeah.
Right,
Because you woman and you marry her. Marriage is just a ceremony.
right. So
So
follow me, all my singles. Y'all get ready. Next week Saturday, we're gonna be talking about what makes a wife. Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna need all the men to come and give us our input. I will not be discussing much because I'm a woman. I want to know if I'm actually a wife. My husband said I'm a wife, so we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, yeah. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the show tonight. Great discussion.
Good
All
to
right,
meet you
you guys
guys
have a
again.
great
Bye.
week. All right, bye bye. Have a great week.